Cheers again, legends. Sammy from Short and Stout Beer Reviews. Just a random live. Don't know what's going on. If anyone joins, they can. Or should I say, if anyone wants to join, they can. I'm just finishing up Rivington West Coast, and then I've got a couple of beers from local Melbourne brewery, Molly Rose. So I've got the Wellington Bitter. And the reason it's called Wellington is that's the street they're on in Collingwood. It's an Australian pale ale. I think they're just going to make this one of their sort of easy drinking core beers. I haven't had it yet, so it'd be interesting to see how it goes. And then we've got a spiced amber ale called Scarf Weather. So that's pretty cool. That'd be interesting. Yeah, I like Molly Rose. They're one of those beers, like one of those breweries that do a lot of different style beers. Yeah, they do a lot of food pairings as well. And yeah, trendy little venue. It's like in a residential area. Or it's pretty cool. It's one of those community-based sort of breweries. Like if you lived in that area, you'd love to go there all the time. Yeah. So yeah, I've got heaps of stuff in the fridge, but it's just trying to pick out some beers that I don't want to review. So yeah, I had 4 Molly Rose beers, and I sort of want to review 2 of them. So these are the 2 that I'm like, they don't mean as much. So cheers, Daniel. Good to see you, brother. Cheers, Bumperoo. Good to see you, mate. Just a random live. I did a beer review after I finished night shift, and I was sort of keen to have a few more beers, so I thought I'll just go live, and if anyone wants to join, they can. If no one does, it doesn't really worry me. Just have a few and talk shit. It's never going to be a real long one because, yeah, obviously I've just done night shift, so pretty tired. I just wanted a couple of beers and chill, so hope all is well out there. Yeah, dude. I just put the link in the OGs if you want to. It'll be in there. If not, though, I can send it to you direct. So yeah, if you're in the OGs, it'll be in there, brother. I thought you or Tanner would probably be about. And I was just that little bit late for the English crowd. Like a few of them sort of chimed into my review I did earlier, but yeah, it's around that time when they're all going to bed. The damn time difference drives me nuts. No worries, dude. So yeah, those if you didn't see my review, this is Rivington out of they're out of Chorley, which is like sort of northwest England. Um, yeah, it's West Coast IPA, 6%, more of a modern Westie. So yeah, it's good, solid. Nothing to blow your mind, but pretty good. One thing I did have before I got home was a McDonald's breakfast. Wasn't too bad. McDonald's food is so friggin' expensive now, but if you've got the app, you can get some decent deals every now and then. And yeah, one of the ones I had this morning, like it was like yeah, like the new chicken McMuffin with like a coffee of a decent size, and it was only like a couple of bucks for the two. So that's pretty good in today's expensive times. Like getting a deal like that's decent. Because yeah, I finished work and I was like, I really feel like a couple of beers, and I don't want to crash. I want to sort of have a few beers and then sleep later today because like I want to be able to stay up for a few hours Saturday morning. Like when you do night shift, you're sort of trying to, when you get to the weekend, you're trying to make it so you're not as tired on the Saturday and you don't waste your day sleeping. And yeah, it's like you're trying to plan for it. And now I've lost my train of thought. Yeah, I just wanted to have a couple of beers today, like for the first half of the day, and then yeah, sleep later. So then I've slept just before I start night shift tonight. Nah, you were imagining. Nah, like I did the beer review before, dude. Now I'm just sort of chilling. Just wanted a couple of beers before I yeah hit the hay a bit later. And I like with Molly Rose. Nah, dude, with that, because like with beer reviews, if they run into lives, I feel like yeah, it's like it's sort of hard then to have people watch them because they go for so long. It's like you want to sort of keep it separate. That's why, especially if it's a beer that like is going to get a little bit of attention, like because it was an English beer that you can't normally get in Australia. I'd rather just keep it about the beer and keep it as small as sort of live. And then whenever I just want to talk shit like this and chill, I'm just happy to have like a separate live where it doesn't matter too much. Otherwise, yeah, the review of like the beer that people might want to watch will end up going for like 3 hours, and yeah, it's I'd rather have them separate. Yeah. So yeah, Molly Rose. One thing I like, their can artwork's very simple but effective. I love that big like writing like on the like how it's like different way around, like more vertical, and just the sort of different colours are real bold. Something about the tan and pink looks pretty cool. And then yeah, this one's pretty much the same but just different colours. They've done a lot of stuffing around with their can artwork. It's amazing though, like yeah, you sort of think once you're like when you're a brewery and you're established and you're doing pretty well, it's like and you've got can artwork you're happy with. It's sort of like you'd think, oh, they just stay with it, but they just rebrand so often, some of these breweries. Cheers, Chris. Good to see you, brother. Where did I see his oh shit, I've Jeez, I'm out of it if I just thought it was someone completely different there. Two in the pig. I don't know why I thought that was someone else. I must be tired. Foster's. You can't even get Foster's in Australia. That's how Australian it is. So yeah, I'm gonna crack this one. 4%. That is like a table beer. This time yesterday, I was drinking a 12% Impy Stout. Now I'm on a 4%. Right on. I better finish what's in the glass first. Cheers. I love the look of that carbonation. Looks very nice. Rolling up the glass, it was like a cyclone. Big head. Slightly hazy. I'd say slightly cloudy. Colour-wise, sort of like a burnt orange. Red stripe. I smell lemon peel and bread. I'll tell you what, it smells like a saison, this beer. I get like lemon peel bread and I get like some like grassy sort of herbaceous notes. It seriously smells like a saison. They are one of those breweries that do those style of beers, so cheers, brother. Good to see you. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, that's weird. I can't get over how much he smells like a saison. And during Beer Man's show yesterday, he had a saison, and I was talking about how it's a style that I really enjoy these days. And like, yeah, it was like he was teasing us with it. And I was saying, yeah, when I first got into craft beer, I hated the style, and now I love it. Like, I can't get enough of it. Mm. One thing this morning, like, normally our bins go out Thursday night, and because it's Friday morning here, and I've obviously done night shift, I didn't put my bin out before I went to work like I normally did. And I come home and I put the bin out, and I've got a feeling that I've put it out and the garbage truck's already been. So it's one of those things I'm like just holding on to hope that it hasn't been yet. I was going to go and open up some neighbours' bins to see if they were empty, but yeah, it looks a bit dodgy. Anyway, I'm tucking into this bad boy. Cheers. It doesn't have any info on it. I want to know like what flavors I'm meant to be getting, or like hops, or just something, because yeah, it tastes like a saison. It smells like a saison. And for those who are wondering what royal blood is on my cap, they are a fine two-piece band from the UK. They're sort of like hard rock. Put on a very good live show. I went and seen them recently, and I caught the drumstick. That was pretty rad. So yeah, I get a lot of people like, what's Royal Blood like? Cheers, brother. Good to see you.
Cheerios.
I thought, oh, you might not have any sense.
No, yeah. So yeah, this tab apparently was, even though the computer was shut off and turned open, Tanner shut the tab. He muted it.
Yeah.
So when I opened it, it was still muted. I had to go unmute it.
So how long was he there for? Was it like a overnight thing or just a
Yeah,
few
yeah,
hours?
overnight. Yeah, so
Yeah.
he got here about like 3:30ish
Yeah.
yesterday afternoon. Still had my grandson. He was here until almost 4 or something.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then I was just
Cool
drained.
being able to hang out together, like have
Yeah.
food and beers and stuff.
Yeah, we didn't eat like right away. So I think if I could have eaten first, but we jumped right into, as soon as my grandson left, jumped right into like beer reviews and stuff, and I hadn't had anything really to eat all day. It was just it hit me real quick. I was cooking.
Yeah.
I was cooking during Wild Card.
Yeah. Yeah. You started cooking. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I made smash burgers. I did a couple triple smash burgers. That's the right amount of meat. 3
Yeah.
smash burgers in 1 bun.
Yeah.
It's the right
Cool.
meat to bun ratio.
See, it's hard to like. It's not only the meat; it's hard to get the right size bun to fit the
Mm,
meat. I reckon there's a lot of like you can tell a lot of these proper burger guys they fuck around with ratios and that heaps to perfect it in
yeah.
the early days.
My meat had a little bit of it had a little bit of meat curtains, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, I squashed them pretty good. But yeah, it's basically a quarter cup. You're doing a smash burger, you take a measuring cup,
yep,
1/4 cup. That makes pretty much the right amount of meat for a smash burger.
yeah,
And I had a nice brioche bun. So
yeah,
it was probably about that much meat overhang on all around
yeah.
circumference of the brew. But yeah, red stripe.
Cool. Yeah, next time
That's a
I do them, I
Maker's
want to.
Mark cask right here. So.
Oh yeah, yeah, cool. Yeah, next time I do them, I want to do the actual onion in the beef as you're cooking it. And then, yeah, obviously when you flip it over, cheese on top,
So you do like
melted
in
in.
the beef, like actually like mince up onion and
Yeah,
add it into the
yep,
patty. Okay.
yep,
Yeah, we do it a little bit different. We do like the I think it's called the Omaha burgers.
yeah, yeah,
And so you thinly slice onion, and what you do
yep,
is you first smash the burger, and then you put the onion on
yep,
top of the patty.
yeah,
And then once you flip it, now you have the onion underneath the patty, and then you
yep.
scrape it
Yeah,
off.
there's a few different ways I've sort of
Yeah.
tried it. Another one I've seen too is they'll cut the big rings of onion and have it around the outside of the beef. Have you seen that? So it's like
Mm.
as you're smashing the burger, the onion is around the outside of the burger.
Okay.
Yeah, that's like a new style that yeah, I've seen quite a bit lately.
I've done it. I've done it where I've just sautéed onions off to the side, and then
Yeah.
put them on. That way you can kind of like, if you want
Yeah,
onions, you
that's
just
what I
throw them
normally
on, or if
do.
you
I'm just trying all different techniques, just sort of because
almost
I watch
almost
a lot of
everything
burger
works.
guys. Yeah,
Yeah, you can do a smash burger with pickles and tomato and lettuce and
yeah,
whatever you want. So last night was a pretty simple one. We had some relish and mustard and ketchup,
yeah,
American cheese.
yeah.
Yeah,
Sometimes the simple ones are the
yeah.
better.
Tanner's like, oh, it tastes just like a Five Guys burger. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, that's good. That tastes like a
That's
chain
all right.
restaurant.
Yeah.
Better
Yeah, I've
than
only ever
McDonald's.
had that like that restaurant once, and it was unreal, but just the price was so insane.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
that's the thing is, if you get their fries, order a small fry because they fill up the damn
yeah,
bag anyways.
yeah, Yeah, I couldn't see the point in ordering large fries there. It's like the small is
Yeah.
fucking
They
massive.
give you like a small little box, but they put it in a paper bag and then they just do a large scoop and just start dumping it in
Yeah.
the bag anyway. So it's like, ugh. I have to drink
Yeah,
something
so
more
this
kind of fresh.
pale ale, dude's real weird because it tastes like a saison.
Hmm.
So they're a brewery that are known for like farmhouse styles, and I think I've talked to you about them before. The husband's always been a beer like a brewer,
Yeah,
and the
yeah.
wife's a winemaker.
Mhm.
And yeah, they do a lot of like wild beers, and yeah, they
And
really mix it
and
up.
you
And
said their restaurant's unreal too, right?
yeah, so they do really good food pairings, and the restaurant's only relatively new, but they've got like a really good chef there, and the chef and the owner slash head brewer, they always get together to like perfect these pairings and that. Yeah, it's a fucking awesome place, and it's in a trendy area of Melbourne, but where the actual brewery is, it's residential. So you've got all these people's homes, and then the brewery's in like the middle of the homes
Hmm.
instead of being in like an industrial area.
Yeah.
I
Well,
reckon that's
lucky
cool.
for them, they can just walk there and walk back home.
Yeah, like how unreal would it be like finishing work and just grabbing your dog and going for a stroll down to the near brewery? Like that'd be so cool.
Yeah. I mean, I got a brewery that's within walking distance, but it's
No
not
good.
very good, and,
Yeah.
I never know when they're open
Yeah.
anyways, so
Yeah, see, I've got a brewery that's about a probably 7-minute drive, and yeah, it's only open a couple of days a week. It's just all the beers are real watered down. It's
yeah.
pretty shit atmosphere. It's like it's just not worth going to.
Yeah, this place started off pretty promising. When I first moved
Yeah.
in here, it was like within a year, this brewery was opening up, and it's like, oh, this is perfect. I had a home brew shop right down the road. I was home brewing and stuff, and say, oh, this is the best move
Yeah.
ever. The home brew shop, since the pandemic, has closed down. Oddball Brewing. After they opened, they made some decent beers, and then just like, I don't know, they had some issues. Um, and then like, yeah, I just had a bunch of beers from them I didn't care for, and they don't have good distribution at all, and never know when they're open.
Yeah.
And I think they actually sold. The two guys that opened it sold it.
And probably some foreigners bought it and had no idea what they were doing.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's normally what happens.
Well, the thing was when they opened it, the two guys that opened it weren't like 100% doing like they weren't 100% like we're just running this brewery. They're both doctors.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
worked at a hospital, so that was their full-time job was,
Yeah.
being doctors at a hospital, and the brewing thing was like a part-time thing, and that just doesn't work. You have to put a
Yeah.
lot of emphasis in.
Yeah, they probably just like used to drink together and thought, oh, what one night when they were real drunk, oh, we should open our own brewery, and it just turned
Yeah.
into a real thing. And yeah,
But yeah, their whole emphasis was to do like local, like use local ingredients, kind of like a real farmhousey type thing,
yeah,
which would be cool. But I think they did a couple beers like that, and it didn't pan out. They just started making
mm,
just regular beers. But yeah, whatever. Had a few of the beers that were decent, like I said.
yeah.
Weren't a
I
total
mean,
bottom.
these days, not only do you have to have decent beer to survive, but you need food as well. I feel
Mhm.
like breweries, if they don't have a food option or at least food trucks, I feel like they just fall away.
Yep. Yeah, either that or you just you know put your beers in cans and bottles and send them to stores
Yeah,
and
you
don't
just
actually be
it's
open to the
like
public.
it's real competitive now, and yeah, obviously one thing in Australia that doesn't help is our taxes are so fucking high now. So yeah, it's like you really have to have something that's going to keep people coming back,
Yep.
or else they're fucked. Like, yeah, I still can't believe we lost Deeds Brewing. It's like one of our best craft breweries here.
Hmm.
And yeah, they've just packed up in the last week or two and finished.
We had a
It was
brewery that was really good. They owned Smutty Nose, so they owned two breweries. So originally they owned Portsmouth Brewery, and then they were also running Smutty Nose for like a good number of years, and then they sold that years ago. And then Portsmouth Brewery ended up they had like a water main break,
cheers, Vanessa.
and they were under repairs for that, and then they announced that they were closing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess the husband's going into politics now.
Yeah.
Beer to politics. Okay.
Yeah, well, the funny thing is our prime minister, which is equivalent to president in America, like, yeah, not many. Well, most people probably aren't a fan of him, but anyway, he's sort of part owner of a brewery in inner city Sydney, and they've even got like this is even before he was prime minister. They even had like a beer named after him and stuff. And like it's weird because he's putting in all these decisions now, making it even harder for craft breweries. And it's like you're in the industry, you should be supporting them, not against them.
Hmm.
So annoying.
He's probably getting paid by somebody under the table.
Yeah. There's always some other thing going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. And it's like, yeah, they're all in it just for themselves. They couldn't give a shit about the public.
Yeah, it's really hard to find somebody that's like legit. Like I'm actually here for the people and to do what's actually right. It's just like, oh yeah, line my pockets so my family can be okay, and I'm good with it. Screw the rest of the world.
What is wrong with your milk choice? Yeah, I don't know why. I just had that scene from Anchorman in my head. He's like, it's too damn hot. Milk was a bad choice. So yeah, that was the name of the stream, and it had the photo of him. Vanessa says, "Hi, Bumpy."
Cheerios.
Oh. Yeah, what? I was trying to think the other day what the streams were when I first got into the US community. Yours was the Monday one, wasn't it?
So yeah, one of my first lives I did they were all on Monday.
Yeah, multi Monday. Was that your first one?
I think it was well, one of them I did have on Sunday. I was doing Sunday and Monday. But yeah, my first one was multi Monday, which my whole concept of that was to go through every single beer style.
Yeah.
Try to bring up
Trying to
history.
get like weird stuff as well.
Yeah, bring up history about the beer style, talk about it, and just have everybody try different styles, trying to open people up that weren't, which I think was a really good idea, and a lot of people really liked it. Of course, my channel was like I didn't have as many followers back then, and I don't think it got as much headway. I think I had more views on that though than most of my other stuff. Still, but yeah, that was the whole concept of that. I like that concept. People wanted me to keep it going, but it was just like it's a one-time thing. It's like after I go through all the styles, what's the point? You know? And then it was the I was kind of getting towards the end of that. I started after dark beers because John and Ellie was doing his Stout Sundays, but then like he wasn't showing up ever once he got involved with his now wife. And he left Georgia. He stopped doing the Stout Sunday thing. So people kind of missing out on that. I know that Ron Terrio like does it here and there, Super Sunday or whatever he's calling it. But yeah, so I started doing this after dark beers thing, and I rotated that to Monday eventually after I stopped the multi Monday thing.
Yeah. When I first come into the scene, it was the show you were doing probably after that.
After that one, yeah, it was the the hell did I even call it?
Yeah, I'm drawing a blank.
I am too, and it was my own show. I even still have the Jesus. I gotta have the let me see if I can
I will never go down that path, Vanessa. I'm a dairy farming community boy.
I think I can find it. Google Slides, whatever points.
Yeah, where I live, Vanessa's one of the strongest dairy farming areas probably in the world. Yeah, what was it called? That's
Well, this thing's not bringing up anything. What the hell? Screw them in there. I'll just do a present
so I
video.
even remember like you used to have a little video at the start.
Yeah, so I have the video. I think I believe I still have the video of it. I think
New brew?
New Brew, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, New Brew. Okay, here it is. Here's the I think this is the right one. I don't quite know. We'll try it. We'll see if this is the right one.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was good. What was that song? Who's that by?
NEFX, or Nefix, something like that.
Yeah.
It's YouTube. It's
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
not copyrighted music. It's on YouTube. But yeah, he's like
John, brother, good to see
he's like
you.
a rap rock type artist that's just trying to make
Yeah.
a name for YouTube.
And I
Pretty
remember
cool.
Tanner was playing a song of theirs or something,
yeah.
and he go, "Oh, that's the same artist that's the intro song of my show."
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, his songs are pretty cool. I like him.
Yeah.
But it's difficult to use his stuff during like I've used like his music, just the instrumental on some of my stuff because I add music to my beer review videos.
Yeah.
But if there's like people like singing or it's like that, you don't want to use that for if
Yeah.
you're
Yeah.
talking, you know what I mean? So because it's going to interrupt it's gonna be battling somebody else's voice during your own.
Yeah, I think when I first come on like onto the US scene, I reckon it was you doing that show. I reckon Beer Man was still doing beer and cheese, and then he was doing another show on the Wednesday, but I can't remember what it was. And then you still had Eric doing Wild Card Wednesday, and then I reckon Drew was doing stuff on Thursday. Drew wasn't going live every day like he is now, but he used to have a show on Thursdays. I can't remember.
Thirsty Thursday or something like that.
Yeah. And then I reckon Fridays has always been pretty quiet. There's not really much
Yeah,
going
it used
on.
to be Alex's Food Friday, and
Yeah.
then now it's Alex. Come have a beer with Alex.
Yeah.
Fridays. Yeah, there's been a lot of switching around over the past 4
Cheers,
years.
Lady J. Yeah.
Who knows? You know,
Cheers,
I might.
JB. Good to see you, brother.
I don't have any plans of ever going live again, really, on my own channel. I've done a couple here and there of like just a spontaneous live, kind of like this one. But
Oi!
Cheers, dirtbag.
Guns.
How you going?
I'm going. Nowhere fast.
Yeah, just a random live. I was like, fuck it, I want a few beers
I
after
might get
night
some
shift.
people come through here. I just had to do my little thing, and I shared you out. I had like a good bit of people watching there for a minute, so might get a lot of looks. I don't know. No guarantees.
I might have to bring back the Multi Monday again, though. Who knows? You know,
Yeah.
I can create my own.
Don't fucking play. Stop playing with my emotions.
I'd be like, it's Multi Monday with
I've got a
Bumpyisms
Lichtenheiner in the fridge. That would be perfect.
I would go through it again. It was fun.
Yeah,
it really was a fun.
See, that would be I would be right into that. But the only thing would be is I wouldn't be able to make all the shows because of the time.
Well, you need to find some Australian people that can do it your time, Sam.
Well,
you guys can both do Multi Monday.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
get fucking Captain Redbeard and fucking find some other fucking token dudes.
It's
No,
time to
that's the
have a
thing.
Mexican.
I can do stuff, but I can't do it on a weekly. It's like I can only do it sort of every second week, or
I forgot
if I had to stick to a schedule anyway.
I forgot to shout it out on my channel. Turtle Man's free, bro.
Oh yeah,
That Cracker got off probation.
Yeah, wow, that's amazing.
Oh, that's cool.
I forgot it was. I realized it was past the 3rd, and I texted him today, and he's like, "Yeah, free, dude." I'm like, fuck yeah.
Hashtag rock and roll on your JB.
That means he can start drinking and stuff again.
Cheers, Angie.
Yeah, dude. Got off on the 3rd.
Independence Day.
The last time he was seen on YouTube was on Bumpy. Well, he wasn't on Bumpy, he's at Bumpy's.
Yeah, no, there was a bunch of there was videos that I had where he was there too when we were doing beer reviews. Those beer reviews never saw the light of day because I went to upload them, and I was in the editing thing, and none of them had volume. It didn't record anything, so it's just like I can't put these videos on.
Yeah, well, didn't he get in trouble though? Wasn't there something come up where he got in trouble because he got?
Yeah, because he posted videos of himself chugging.
Yeah.
So that wasn't our doing. That was his own fault.
Yeah.
All right, I guess I'm going to be blurry for the rest of the evening.
Vanessa, Sammy gets the after Christmas sales before we go. I don't have to fight all the traffic. I just walk straight in. There you go. Hashtag free turtle man. So back in the day when you guys
I like turtles.
Back in the day when you guys were doing like regular beer stuff together, was JV sort of part of a lot of it?
He was mostly in the chat a lot more.
Yeah.
What
about Thrash?
Thrash was, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, us here in the beer community, we don't take a liking to people that stop drinking with us. So
yeah, all of a sudden you have like some liver problems and you give up drinking. It's like, nah, you're dead to us.
Yeah. I should have just kept going till the end, buddy.
It is cool though, like when you still, I don't know, like people might not be able to drink anymore, but they still show interest. And
yeah.
It's like, back when I used to drink, I used to love that beer or whatever. Like I still enjoy that sort of stuff.
Yeah, we've had Thrash has shown up a few times, and like we've had him in an off air, and he's just hanging out. He's drinking water and stuff, and yeah, I don't know how anybody can do that. I mean, it's obviously a way, and there's AA meetings and stuff that say, hey, you can have a life without drinking. But yeah, I just don't know. It's like alcohol to me, it kind of loosens me up a bit. Otherwise, I'm just bored out of my mind and not very fun. So you don't have to be drinking and be fun.
Well,
that's the thing.
It's everybody that wanted to. That's like, I got to quit drinking, bro. Just. Dude, yeah, don't drink the fucking whole bottle of vodka on a fucking night. That's obviously not good for you.
No,
detrimental to your health. You don't need that shit.
And don't eat a whole pizza.
But that's the thing. A lot of us might have like, especially if you're drinking some nice craft, you might have like one or two beers and then you're done. Like it's more about, I don't know, like what you're enjoying flavor wise. And yeah, it's like there'd be a lot of times I'll have a beer and I won't even I won't even get tipsy. I'll just have one or two beers, just, I don't know, try them or have a review or whatever.
Well, like at the end of last week, like all weekend.
Color of that hat, yeah, boy.
Like I didn't join anybody's lives or anything this past weekend. I mean, I'd been kind of tired, worn out, and everything, but I'd have like one beer and one whiskey.
Yeah.
Like like basically maybe a 2 shot of whiskey for my pores, but yeah, that was all I do, and I go to bed, and yeah, I went like 5 days like that, and then like I had 6 beers on Monday, and it was like, holy crap, I was loopy drunk.
I mean, sometimes you get it's like the reverse alcoholism, dude. There's times where you could sit and drink 15 beer and be fine, but there's days you come home, you drink 6, and you're about like fall down wasted.
Yeah.
And I'm not even talking like even on the craft spectrum.
Yeah, like it could be just the same old bloody macro. Look, yeah.
It's crazy how that shit works.
Like, yeah, obviously the old tiredness and like whether you've eaten and that can play a huge factor.
Yeah. You've had a bad day.
Or even your mood. Like sometimes you might be in a, I don't know, like a real dog of a mood and you have a couple of beers and it sort of like goes to your head more.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Cheers, Turtle Man.
Speaking of.
Yeah, boy.
Sometimes
Cheers,
you need to
Turtle.
change your tampon.
That's a free man there, boy. I did. I spaced out. I was like, "Fuck!" It's the 6th. Turtle Man went on this probation thing on the 3rd. I didn't hear from him, so I was like, "Oh fuck!" I like literally did. I like dropped everything I was doing and fucking hit him up on Facebook. And he's like, "It didn't sound too good, but they let me off." And I'm like, "Oh yeah."
No, yeah.
Last time I was talking to him, he was sort of like not sure if he wanted to stay where he was or like move somewhere else.
Yeah, Turtle Man doesn't like the East Coast. He told us.
Yeah.
He hates us all here.
We're not all bad people. There's a lot of.
But I got a feeling he was
motherfuckers out your way too. But I mean, it's everywhere. I can't help that.
He
Stupidity.
came from Vegas and then he went up towards Bumpy. But I reckon he might have been talking about going somewhere completely different.
Maybe Montana. That's a nice state. It's a big state. A lot of
Montana's and like Wyoming and shit. It's beautiful, but it's like bumfuck nowhere. If you're not self-sufficient,
Montana, dude. To put it in perspective, Rhode Island is by far our smallest state, and Wyoming is a pretty big state, and they have the lowest population in the whole U.S. It's like 550,000 or some shit.
Well, it's because it's kind of hard to increase your population when we're all fucking cows.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it doesn't work that way. You're not going to get a little Mr. Garrison popping out.
That's not the way you create a milkshake.
Yeah, exactly. I hope. Goddamn. Cheers, boys.
Here we go. Here's a typical Joshua comment. Time to drink
Josh.
alone and play baseball.
Have a good slumber, Josh.
Get yourself a beer and get your ass up here now. Come on.
He needs a nap real quick, and then it'll be a.
Dude, you'd hate Texas. Certain parts, anyways. I went down to Texas. Freaking Houston's horrible. Austin's horrible. Are all friggin' just like drug addicts just strewn about the streets. It's dangerous. There's lots of gun violence.
Yeah, you witnessed a bit when you were down there.
Yeah, our first night there, there was somebody firing shots. Everybody's scattering in the streets. We had somebody following us, the wife and I. Kept getting closer. I'm kind of like walking sideways. I look at him. He goes, "I just want to know what happened." I'm like, "What do you think happened?"
You're walking like this, just ready to turn around and ride them.
Oh my God, Casey, if you could see this shit I'm talking to Yaya about, dude. What? Oh God. I gotta send it. It's fucking hilarious, dude.
There you go. He's got different thoughts on
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Austin, but
I don't know how to
Austin's
take
thinks
pretty
the
bad,
same
though.
with Houston.
Austin's
screenshot on
pretty
this
bad.
motherfucker.
I reckon Austin would be awesome for like music and stuff.
Well, they have
I don't know how to take a fucking screenshot on my phone. Boy, I feel like a old man.
They have that City Limits Festival, don't they?
yeah, they
That's
they got the
pretty cool.
brewery. I'm trying to think of the name of them right now. Jester King. That's an
Yeah, yeah. They're good.
Yeah, I guess there's
I
certain
had
parts.
some.
There's
I
certain
had
parts
some
of any
Jester
city
King
that
stuff
can be.
just recently. Fuck,
Right.
it was good.
3 fingers.
Yeah, JV. I reckon the music scene there'd be rad. I just always hear good things about that sort of area. Obviously Nashville and that as well, but Austin quite often comes up in conversation. Yeah, yeah. South by Southwest is where a lot of sort of up and coming like groups or musicians sort of come through, and then all of a sudden they blow up.
There was
I
that
know
place.
a lot of sort of Aussie bands, like rock bands and stuff, when they're sort of on the way up, have gone to that festival.
There was that the seaport there down in Texas. I think it starts with a C. No, Galveston. It starts with a G. Galveston,
yeah.
Texas. That was nice. We went there. You know, that was a real nice area.
Yeah.
Museums and amusement parks and beach.
Yeah. It's got like an amusement park sort of right on the water, doesn't it?
Yeah. The funny thing is, because everybody's like, everything's bigger in Texas. The wife and I went down there. We didn't fit on half of the amusement rides. We could only like ride like 3 rides there. Everything was like made for like Chinese people. It was all tiny.
Yeah.
Like, you know, roller coaster. We walk up like this entire thing to this roller coaster. It was like, there's no way you're not gonna fit on a freaking roller. I go to sit in the seat, like I couldn't even like squeeze when the handlebar thing open. I couldn't even squeeze down to sit down in the seat. And I looked at my wife and said, "No, we're not fitting on this."
It'd be like you trying to get into a Formula One car.
We were like the
narrow
Godzillas
as fuck.
of that amusement park. Everybody else is running around. They're all like 4'8".
I got family in Galveston. There's only people I know in Texas. That's way down south. It's like on the water in the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what Bumpy
It's
just
fucking
mentioned.
beautiful,
He
but
reckoned it was nice.
Galveston, yeah, Galveston's beautiful.
Little disappointed in the barbecue I had though.
No.
The barbecue was okay.
JV was at Austin the day. What is it? The day after Robert Plant from Led Zepp. Fuck. That would have been unreal.
That would have been fucking awesome, dude.
One of my favorite musos.
Never heard of what's it? Ted Zeppelin? Led Zeppelin. Lead. Led Zeppelin. Okay. Cheers. I actually got a fucking hoodie that has the dude that has the lantern, you know, off their album cover.
Yep.
Got a hoodie with it. I forget which album that is. Cheers, boys.
Off what? Led Zeppelin?
Yeah, Led Zeppelin. This right here. Fucking
Led Zeppelin, Lantern Carrier album cover.
Yep, there it is. That's what you gotta do. Just type it in.
The Lamplighter.
Right? Where is it? God, I didn't know they had that many fucking albums. Holy shit.
Well, they probably have like remasters and stuff like that.
Yeah, like greatest hits and shit.
Like they had 1 to 4 and then all the different names.
Just take the middle out where it says a book of Led Zeppelin, but that's the one that I gotta that right there.
Yeah, I got a t-shirt with that similar color and font.
Yeah. Led Zeppelin's great. They were well before I was born, you know, but
yeah.
I still
Whenever I talk about bands I would love to have seen in their prime, that's always one that comes to mind for me.
You'd be, I mean, if you appreciate music, Led Zeppelin should be up there for everybody.
Got it over there.
This could be. I don't.
There's two, right?
Yeah, I don't know. There was one that was on the counter in there.
Yeah.
I think
Nice
if
rollback.
there's any place in the United States besides New Hampshire that I'd like to go to live, I'd probably go like Virginia. Just better constant weather. You know, it's like they do get a little bit of snow, but it's not.
Don't
stupid
say
like
that. You Josh a bigger head than what he's already got.
Yeah, but the weather's just it's kind of nicer, more year round. So. Plus, they seem to get every single beer available in all of the world.
Oh, where Josh lives? Yeah. Apparently. He gets all the distro. It's insane.
Yeah, we were talking about the other day, like when we did that review together recently.
Like, tell me what you can't find.
He's in Virginia and I'm in Australia, and we seem to get better beer than everyone else in these like awesome American states.
If I was in the county south of me, the craft beer scene's popping down there. Yeah. I just don't know if it's like we live, like where I live, the county I'm in, there's just this big distro hole where I guess, I don't know, it's kind of like on your own, you know?
I think Josh is just lucky that bottle shop he goes to, the guys like the one I have in Melbourne, he's just got really good contacts, and now that he's established, he's even doing like collabs with breweries. This guy.
And it's my favorite color.
Have you ever had a pale ale that tastes like a saison?
That's wonky.
Are you supposed to do that all the time or just in that? So?
Is it infected?
Nah, it's just from a brewery that are known for their farmhouse beers. So it's just very weird.
Okay. I get what you're saying.
I reckon they've used a different yeast than like most pale ales. It's got a real lemon drop and spice sort of.
Oh, there you go. Josh was talking about this one brewery that does that, and they put out like 8 beers a year or some shit.
Yeah,
and that's what they do, and they have like they look like Nipas and shit that are like, it's wild, it's crazy.
There's Bumpy's new state. Welcome to Virginia. We're going to Virginia, boys.
Oh, he's going to West Virginia.
West Virginia.
Bumpy Road can take him home.
Country Roads. John Denver live. Cheers. I'm grabbing the can that I poured. What the fuck is going on?
West Virginia would be an awesome place to live if you're right into like your
cousin
motorbikes and your hunting and all that sort of shit. It'd be awesome.
No, that's Kentucky, but yeah.
Oh well, that's good as well.
All the Appalachia, dude. I'd love to go fucking check that shit out.
Tennessee's awesome. Like when I'm going south, a lot of times down 65 when you're going through the Smoky Mountains, man, Tennessee's beautiful. It'll get your ears popping though because the elevation changes. You know, you'll be able to feel that pressure. Yeah. I mean, it's beautiful to go through.
Yeah, some of the roads and the scenery in that area are fucking unreal. I watched some YouTube stuff recently on it.
Oh, my lady was trying to wave, but her hand is really small, so you might not see. Got like a little tiny hand.
Sam was ignoring me.
Hi.
Hello.
It was like, fuck you, dragon.
Put your hand up. Put your hand up again. See how small you have to really pay attention to be able to notice that. It's just
Hi, miscellaneous.
Hello.
Yeah, it's like I didn't realize you had a baby, KC.
Neither did I.
Apart from midnight.
Midnight is a baby. Right now she's underneath she likes to like burrow underneath shit. So right now she got underneath the sheets, the top sheet somehow. She got underneath and just laying underneath it.
What happened to you yesterday, Sam? Did you fucking ass out?
Yeah, so
I knew you fucking passed out. You look tired, Doug, and you had that big ass beer early. I don't even.
Yeah, well, I did a beer review and then I did Bumpy's show and Beer Man show and then I just see Bumpy.
I did a
turn
show
around.
yesterday.
He's
Oh
like,
shit!
what? Multi Monday? So and then I was like gonna join yours, Drewy, and then
I knew you fucking asked. I see you at the end of like Beer Man
yeah,
shit.
I
Dude.
got a real shit sleep before night shift yesterday.
You were
so
looking
I
like
was no good.
cross-eyed tired, you know, when you're like looking at your
Yeah.
phone and you start hooking.
Yeah,
Like,
it's like stop squinting.
yeah, I
Because
called it.
towards the end of Beer Man show, like I was definitely starting to struggle. I'm like, fuck, I'm gonna fall asleep.
Let's see what you had. Piece 5 hours ago.
It's so good though. Like, when you come off night shift and you're keen for a beer and you actually stay awake and just kick on for a bit. Like today, for example. But I one thing that probably helped today is I went to McDonald's for a quick breakfast.
No, we're getting chicken nuggets from McDonald's. Look at that.
Dead to me.
Medium fry.
She-
Chicken nuggets and a medium fry.
She's dead to me too, and a chocolate shake.
We can't get chicken nuggets here at that time of the day. You can only get them, like after a certain time.
Well, that's fucking ridiculous.
You should go down there and protest the McDonald's and be like, we demand else.
we want morning nugs.
That should be their advertisement. Then the commercial morning nugs.
Well, they've just started doing because you know how you get like a sausage and egg McMuffin or a bacon and egg McMuffin. They've just started doing
egg and cheese.
they've just started doing a chicken one, and it's like fucking awesome. It's like, well, if you can do chicken McMuffin for breakfast, why can't you do nuggets? And
Did you ever get to try the? Did you ever get to try the steak, egg, and cheese?
no,
I mean,
Donuts used to have one of those that was good when it first came out.
dude, McDonald's. You're not expecting anything fucking grandiose from McDonald's.
Bro, if I'm going anywhere to a fast food joint for breakfast, I'm going to Wendy's, dog. Hands down.
Wendy's. I like Burger King's not bad either.
Oh,
I want to try a Baconator so bad.
they have a breakfast Baconator. They have
I
biscuits and
remember
gravy,
you
and they
saying
instead
that,
of
I'm
doing
like,
hash browns, they got potato wedges, but they're like home fries, bro. Wendy's fucking breakfast game.
Cheers, bulk.
Fucking tight, boys, and it's not expensive. I'm damn sure not eating no Taco Bell or no shit for breakfast. That's a bad way to start the day.
by 9 a.m. You're like,
bro. Fuck on that. I like a McGriddle too, though. I'm a sucker for that McGriddle. That bitch slaps. Something about that cheese and that fucking pancake.
That's what Pat gets, the McGriddle.
Pep deserves it.
I gotta
kill people for that sandwich.
I gotta protect them at all costs, boys.
All the time.
Is it John and Nelly that gets excited when they bring the McRib back?
Yeah.
Dude, JV have you seen JV's video of that?
I wish I would have had that line when I was doing that.
McRib is back. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Are you talking about?
I'll have to check it out.
God. That would have been epic.
It is what it is, man. Gotta call a spade a spade.
The crib is back.
Johnny boy.
About that.
McRib is back. Johnny
That
boy.
shit blew up.
I loved it, dude. That one, and then the one where he's doing the Oktoberfest review, and he has Drewski pop up like,
the beer ASMR is
ASMR,
dude.
He's like whispering the whole time. He's whispering the whole time, and then he's like, "Here, just let me give you guys a view." And he starts bringing the beer in. And he brings Drewski. Fucking
Scares if you got your headphones on and that shit's turned up, bro. It just like would totally knock you off your fucking chair
out of nowhere. It's just, oh, he's like, "Sorry about that." Just whisper.
I'm not too good at this beer ASMR thing.
He's like, "Sorry."
Like, that shit was class.
I can't give it 100. He's like, I'm going 89.
Yeah, Alex. He's like, sorry, Alex.
Fucking great, dude. That cover he does, the Wind Cries Mary, the Jimi Hendrix cover he does is fucking great.
Go watch him play Cliffs Over Dover.
Yeah, man.
You want to see some shredding?
That dude can play. He's really good at what he does.
Absolutely.
He's still
Good
in
guy,
the chat.
too.
So
Yeah.
he's still in the chat. You're giving him a bigger head than what he's already got.
I haven't caught up with JV in a while.
He stopped
He
playing.
doesn't go live a lot anymore. In some of them places, man, they fill up.
Right, quick. Yeah,
Or it's private. Like I could probably get the link. You know, I could hit some people up, but like
I'd love to just hang out with him and just listen to tunes because I reckon, like, as far as classic rock and that goes, we'd have very similar taste.
Happy 1 hour, by the way, Sam. Cheers. I got it within the minute, so it counts. Barely, but still counts.
Where's the Great Doubtfire? I love when he does
I
the
texted him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
I texted him. Let him know we were over here on.
All right, I'm gonna have one more beer and hit the road, boys. I appreciate it.
That's a lie.
Cheers, Paul. Good to see you, dude. The great
Oh boy, this fucking guy.
There's a rumor that you're coming up on the panel. Is that true?
I keep harassing him. One of these days. Like I said, I don't even care, dude. We'll hang out off airs on like a Saturday.
Yeah.
Let me know when you got some time. We can just shoot the shit.
See, I've never ever hung out with him. Always talk about it.
It's not easy. He comes out from under his rock like fucking 2 times a year. Bumpy will tell you, and if you miss it, you fucking missed it.
Yeah, I remember I was hanging out with you, and he'd come up on someone's stream, and I'm like, "Look, he's on that stream," and then he'd gone within like 10 minutes. I got a feeling
very rare.
There was a few of us on yours, and I reckon he came up on Alex's.
I think he did.
Yeah.
And I was like, son of a bitch.
I reckon that was the last time he's been seen.
And by the time I had like seen it, and it was like, well, we could regroup and go talk to him, he was gone. Stealthy.
Next beer.
Cubs are up 2-0, boys.
Scarf weather.
Spice
amber ale. What does spiced mean?
Probably like
cinnamon,
I'd guess.
Yep. So it is
brown sugar,
fresh orange, cinnamon, and ginger.
No nutmeg?
No.
I'm
No
good with that.
No nut at all.
Toasty malts and citrusy hops.
Well, I'm good with a ginger. I like ginger.
I was going to say I don't like ginger. I don't know why. It's just like.
What about cinnamon, Bumpy?
Like
I like cinnamon.
Doses.
I like cinnamon in butter sometimes. Cinnamon, cinnamon, I think goes well with like darker like stouts and stuff.
Yeah.
Like you're doing a mole stout, which I do have one in my fridge right now.
Yeah. Funny you say that. I've got one there too.
What's the ABV on that?
Mole.
What's the ABV on that, Sammy?
The ABV is 4.8.
Oh, she's a light one.
This time yesterday, KC, I was drinking a 12% Impy Stout.
I remember the other day you were drinking. You showed me it was a 14%. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I got a couple 8.5% zombie dust ice. I think is that what it's called? The one we have in the fridge.
Yeah, zombie.
I got a couple of zombie something like that. 3 Floyds though,
Yeah.
man, it's good. 8.5%, but it does not taste like 8.5% at all.
Yeah, see that? Like Zombie Dust is one of those classic craft beers that was hyped back in the day. And now it's like you can get it easily easily. But like, yeah, I've never had it before. I've had all this hyped American stuff, but I've never had Zombie Dust.
Zombie dust is good. The regular one, yeah, it's good.
Yeah.
Do you want any?
I don't think it's a. Do I want any what?
Oh, this smells really good.
Earlier, I've been eating it.
No, this one I just got.
It's got that like
Mine go.
it's got that sweet orange, like juicy orange, and then you get this spice. Fuck yes.
What do you what would you give it, Sam? 1 out of 5 star rating.
I have to taste it first. I'm just going on aroma.
Oh, okay. I thought you were already drinking it.
Nah. It's pretty dark. It's got a real red tinge, but it's not coming up in my camera. I'd give your Grizzlies hat a 4.5 out of 5.
It's a 9 out of 10. I'll take it.
Yep.
I'd give it a 9 too. They had a purple one that I really wanted, but it was sold out. Like, so this was
That would have been awesome.
an
I used to really enjoy the Raptors old school purple and red.
yeah, the Raptors uniforms always were not when Vince
Yeah.
Carter played for him and T-Mac for a little bit. Yeah. Cheers, boys. We're going back in. That's pretty damn good. I can't lie.
It's like you're getting the taste of the orange, but you're also getting the tree.
Oh, I've got some earthiness. Like, I got a tree in my backyard that I like to go and hug every once in a while. A dogwood tree back there.
I love when you go to people's homes and they have like heaps of fruit trees and that. It's cool.
Mm-hmm.
See, I've got a lemon tree in my backyard, but that's it. I've got huge as fucking gum tree right down the back.
You got a lemon tree?
Yeah.
Dude, that's one of my favorite fruits is fucking lemon.
Yep. Yeah, I quite often I'll like if I don't want a coffee, if I have a tea instead, I'll grab a lemon and smash some lemon in there. Or if I make like pancakes.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's very handy to
like
have.
I always tell Ghost, don't squeeze that lemon too hard.
Is it
The
a
only
John,
thing
a
is,
John
though, is
lemon
because
tree?
I live by myself, sometimes the lemons will just get out of control and I end up wasting them. I need like to, even if I took a few to work and give them away, like there'll be particular seasons, there's heaps of them, and then there's others where it's a bit barren. I'm trying to teach the dogs to piss under the tree because that definitely helps.
Right. It's like the old leg.
Yeah.
I would take for whatever. I mean, I know that dogs will do it like territorially, try to mark shit, but anytime I'd walk my dog, it was by the mailboxes because I'm assuming that's where a lot of dogs like to. Because he would like smell all around it, and I'd be sitting there for like 30 seconds, then finally just lift the leg and just a little bit right on the fucking puppy, and then just keeps going.
Yeah, it's funny how they have particular spots where they always go. Like in my town where I live now, if I take mine up the main street, there's a bakery and they always go to the door of the bakery. And yeah, it's like, why the fuck do you keep pissing there?
It's all to be the alpha male, man. They're all like, wait a second, someone else, I'm gonna do it now, and then it's like their urinal right at the door.
It's like the original dog liked the smell of the bread, and then ever since they're all trying to better each other.
So fuck it. It's not a dick measuring contest; it's a piss contest right at the door. Hike the leg, boys. Let's go.
Speaking of piss contests, I'm going for one right now.
Nice. I just came back from one. I won.
There you go. Well, Bumpy wins round 1. But I hate to tell you, boys, but I took a piss right before both of you guys did. So technically, I won, then Bumpy won.
I won the piss contest yesterday. I pissed every half an hour, it seemed like.
There you go. With how much I piss with drinking, I understand that alcohol is a diuretic. You know, it's going to go through you quicker and make water want to come out. But with how often I piss, I'm like, is my prostate enlarged possibly? Because like, fuck, dude, I shouldn't be pissing that often. It just goes right in and out. Once the beer's gone, it's like right to the fucking toilet. Like, come on.
I just been drinking a lot more water lately.
See, that's what I need to do. I always got. Am I the only one that does this that has like fucking 3 or 4 water bottles that are like right here, just in case at 3 a.m. you wake up and just want to chug it. I don't know why I do this. Like, just finish the fucking water.
I don't. Well, I mean, I don't do that. I have my 2 liter and I drink through that.
Oh, there you go. That's a hell of a lot more efficient. You got a fucking 2 liters.
It's cheaper too. But no, there are people that seem to do that. My wife does it like with well, pretty much anything that she drinks. And I've known other. I think it's more of a female thing.
I'm sorry, but I do it only with water. By the end of the night, my beer is always gone. So
Yeah, there was somebody I knew that with soda, whatever. My wife does it with her. She does sparkling water.
yeah,
Got one of the machines that you do your own. And then she does it with her coffee too.
Oh, you have one
Always
of
leaves-
those. You
There's
have one.
always like this much left in every single thing she drinks. Just leaves it there on the counter.
She's guilty as charged with her drinks too. There's always like that much left. I'm like, just you're almost there. Just fucking, you can finish that. I promise. It's always like two ounces just at the bottom. Yeah.
Hey, I grew up playing Mortal Kombat. I'm always finishing.
Mm-hmm. Our orders here, by the way. Shit. You want to come down real quick with me? And just put that one thing on that you were. The pink thing. Food's here, boy. I'll be back in just a minute.
All right. I don't know what I'm going to eat for tomorrow for dinner. I'll be out of the house for the entire day. I'll be coming back late. So I'm thinking maybe on my way back home hitting Wendy's or something. Did frozen pizza for my dinner tonight. So
you can talk to
frozen pizza, and I did a frozen pizza review on it. Sammy's taking a pee break right now.
Sorry, Bumpy.
And I'm back. I heard Wendy's. I got excited.
Yeah, I'll be out all day tomorrow. So I get back. By the time I get back, it's a 3-hour drive. Gonna go out to my my father and mother-in-law's place, and then I'll be coming back.
Cheers, bro. Possibly yes. Has Ezra tried a Baconator?
No.
No. Imagine that. It'd be bigger than his face.
He doesn't like even if I make him like a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, he won't just eat the damn sandwich. He's got to open it up, and he starts like getting the jelly off and licking that, and then he'll start picking up the peanut butter. If you give him pizza, he peels all the cheese and everything off the top and eats that separately. And then he'll start eating like a hole in the middle of the. So he doesn't eat things normally. It's like, no, man, you got to put them all together.
It's like he's concerned about what's in it. So he's like opening it up and checking it out.
He's very iffy because there's things that like I know he likes. Like today, I made him Emilio's pizza because I'm like, okay, yesterday he didn't eat. He's been sick too, though. But yesterday he didn't eat like anything except for the berries.
Get the job done.
Yeah, boy.
But then, so I gave him pizza today. I made him Emilio's pizza. I'm like, I know he likes pizza. Made it all beautiful for him. Cut it up so that he'd be able to just pick it up and eat it. No, he threw it all down to the dogs.
Ezra?
In one of your pizza reviews, you should just show him like tucking.
When I went to my my uncle's house, her fucking grandkids were like that. They were like, no, they won't eat pizza unless it comes from the pizza man. I'm like, what the fuck? Spoiled ass motherfuckers.
No, he just constantly changes. Like he just likes things one day, and then the very next day he's just like,
that's a kid's thing too, bro. that is really, you're fucking. You're doing grandpa now. So I mean, like, yeah, dude, it's like they love one thing and they're just like, fuck no, I don't eat that shit anymore.
Yeah.
You should have just said something before I bought all this shit, you asshole.
What's the thing? I'll like ask him, like, you want a banana? Yeah, a banana. I give him the banana. What's he end up doing with it? On the floor. Do you want crackers? Yeah, crackers. What's he do with them? Throws them on the floor and steps on them. Like, no.
Always keeping the white man down.
At least the dogs would get some extra
Oh,
food.
the dog. Yeah, the dogs are getting all fat.
Fucking following. They know what time it is.
They're probably eating things they're not supposed to, too, you know?
Oh shit! Hold on, that's loud.
Yeah, like Angus, my Labrador, he'll eat fucking anything. But I reckon one time I threw a banana to him and he just sort of like turned his nose up at it.
Dude, I saw a funny video. It was either on Instagram or Facebook, but this guy fed a camel a lemon.
Yeah.
That shit there was funny, dude.
Yeah.
That, he was like holding it and rolling it around its mouth for a while, and then it finally bit it. That shit was funny.
Yeah, there's something about citrus, like animals like, lemon and like, even like, I know, say if you've got a kennel and you don't want your dog to chew it, if you've got a dog that's at that stage where they're fucking chewing everything, you just spray like citrus spray on it and they stop doing it immediately. And it's like, it's weird how stuff like that works.
Yeah, citronella.
It's like if you want, if there's a hole that a dog keeps digging, like put chili in there and they'll soon stop digging in there.
Yeah. And peppermint for mice.
Yeah, I think spiders hate mint. I think if you want to keep spiders away, peppermint's like a massive thing.
I have no
Those
idea.
big dirty Aussie spiders.
They got them in the Middle East, bro.
If you come near me, I'm gonna spray some toothpaste on you,
bro. Those fucking camel spiders, bro, in like the Middle East and shit. I know some of my buddies like that served it, and they're like, bro, those things literally will chase you the fuck down.
Yeah,
not like they're not scared; they're like trying to get you. But that's the crazy thing too. Like people don't like spiders, and people get like freaked out by like regular tarantula. It's like venomous.
It's like a huntsman.
It's a non-venomous creature.
Huntsmen's in Australia are real common, and they can be really big fuckers, and everyone hates them. But they're like the least venomous thing ever.
Gentle giants. Just don't squash me, bro. Wait.
Get your 8 eyes and fangs and hairy fucking body away from me.
So I've been seeing what's his name? From fucking Flopper and Paulie. Dude, he's been doing the skits with that other fucking guy.
Shami.
Yeah. It seemed like they've been focusing a bit more on
they've
him.
got back together and they're doing a trip in Bali and they're gonna fucking go nuts over there.
We need more Flopper.
Yeah, fucking oath.
He's
probably and Flopper together.
He probably told them I'm done with this shit, bro. I've just made my money. Put up with your dumb shit. Smoke box.
What's that? Hang on, I'll blow you up, puppy.
Holy
smoke.
Josh would love it. It's got a goat's head on it.
Fuck yeah. Speaking, we're talking about yesterday, the goat on Tanner's can looked like it was out of the Slipknot video. I reckon that one even more so.
Yeah, that goat had a full-on suit. It was a man goat.
Yeah.
Goat man.
That's the
goat boy. Man. And Jim Brewer.
He was the man.
Goat boy was fucking funny, too.
I'd love a pet goat just so I don't have to mow the lawn as often.
That don't necessarily work like that. I know people that got goats and lamb and sheep.
They're if they're like friendly and they're like a pet. They interact like I love it. They get really excited.
If you name them though, you can't eat them. I mean,
and they're tasty when they're dead.
You should eat lamb and stuff, but
you don't eat goat.
I've never eaten goat.
Awesome.
Bro,
I've
go to
eaten
some Jamaican spots and go to some of them Indian places. Them Indian people, that Indian food, they cook fucking goat. This shit's
Yeah.
good too, bro. I see they got some places where you could buy like a whole goat.
Well, I'm sure it tastes just like
real,
lamb.
like Morocco. Like if you can get
The thing with lamb,
Morocco,
it is like lamb in the aspect that it can be really good or it could be a little more gamey side.
Yeah, lamb's usually kind of it's like sweet grass kind of gamey.
Rogan Josh.
I cooked lamb one time only because my wife like
What kind of
refused
lamb
it.
did you have?
I got a lamb leg
Leg of lamb? That shit's fire.
from
Dark.
bone in.
Yeah.
Bone in. And I smoked it on the smoker, and like I seasoned it, like I never cooked it before, so I just watched some YouTube videos. How do you, how do you season this? What do you do, temperature wise?
Don't ever use mint jelly. It's terrible.
Yeah, I didn't do the mint and jelly thing. It's
Yeah,
mostly
why
like
is mint and lamb?
You want to know why? Because they used to serve you mutton, and they put that shit on it to make it so you could eat it.
To mask the
the game.
Yeah.
That's like if you go, there's no like real specific, but that is the closest thing that I've read that makes any kind of fucking sense.
But that lamb I did though, friggin' fantastic. Everybody loved it except for my wife. Took a few bites. She said it was good, but she refused to eat it because it was lamb, and she's all,
fuck
lamb. I'm like, it's already dead. You're not gonna bring it back to life.
Kill it? You didn't kill it?
Yeah, my stepson who hates like he doesn't like steaks or anything like that. He likes my brisket. He's had my brisket. He's like, oh, this is awesome, but he won't eat like a ribeye or anything like that. But yeah, but he ate the lamb and he was like, oh, this is really good. And my stepdaughter loved it. So I'll do a leg of lamb again.
Ridiculous. I like rack of lamb. If that shit wasn't that expensive, that shit's good. When we run it at work, I have it every once in a while.
Yeah, I feel like in Australia we're probably lucky with lamb. We get it for a reasonable price, whereas a lot of other countries don't.
Yeah.
I mean, the big thing here is cattle and chicken. I mean, population-wise, the like resources.
Yeah.
Pork.
See, we've got a lot of beef, lamb, chicken, pork. Yeah, we're pretty lucky in Australia when it comes to.
But I mean, that's
even seafood.
It all depends on the area.
Seafood is getting very fucking expensive though.
Like I can go up to like where my buddy lives at the farm, and like it's a weird cascade, huh? It looks like Coca-Cola Cascade almost.
Well, holy shit! Yeah.
It's like black hole. It's real. It looks real crispy.
Black old sun. Won't you?
Where like a Guinness is more smooth.
Oh, so smoky.
Wash
away my pain.
Black old Bach.
Suck. Never mind. Cheers, boys.
We're a song.
Rest in peace, Chris Cornell.
Rest in peace, Chester Bennington, Kurt Cobain, Lance Staley, and go for it.
Layton Staley, yes.
Chester killed himself.
And still, you can say rest in peace.
They pretty much all did, let's be honest.
Yeah. Different methods, but yes.
Yeah.
Well, OD is a little different than.
I mean, yeah, accidental OD is different.
Rest in peace, Mac Miller.
I love
a whole slew of motherfuckers. We could sit here for the next day and a half.
Yeah, just
naming off names like straight live.
Jimi
Hendrix,
Joplin. Rest in peace, soon to be Bob
27 Club.
Rest in peace, Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley.
Oh, dude, that reminds me of my really bad Amy Winehouse joke. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, what do Amy Winehouse and a Christmas tree have in common? Bumpy knows this one if you remember.
It's something about
You want any no stabs? You guys got no stabs at it?
I got it's something. It's something about
They
like.
both they both died with a bunch of needles around.
There you go.
I probably shouldn't applaud that. But
It's a good morbid joke. I mean,
I
it's
knew it was talking
accurate.
about needles.
I got a bunch, but they're pretty bad. So I'm not gonna say.
Those ones aren't. You're not. People don't like the racist.
I got some good ones.
And it's just all context. Jokes are jokes. That's what I don't like about the comedy world anymore. Everybody's so
Yeah, imagine being a comedian starting out now. How fucking hard it would be with like so much material. You like get.
You got to not give a fuck and send it, bro.
Yeah,
honestly.
That's why I like Doug Stanhope so much. Doug Stanhope and Bill Burr are fucking hilarious.
Like one thing that shits me in Australia now is a lot of the comedians, they're like sort of like real woke people, and like there's a lot of
You can't
They
say
need to
anything
go back
about
to
that
sleep.
anymore.
without offending. There's a lot of like gay stand-up artists now, and like I don't know. It's just it's a different
I
world.
don't care if they suck dicks or eat pussy. Just fucking
Yeah,
be
but it's
funny.
like their own. I feel like the only reason they're getting popularity over others is because they're like a minority sort of thing. It's not really about the content as much these days. I think.
You know what's hilarious?
You know what the difference between now and then is? You
Now
used to
and
be able
later.
to throw your hot dog down a hallway without getting shit all over it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that. I love that June just got fucking classified as Pride Month, but you know what people fail to realize? It's also for men Mental Health Awareness Month.
It is men's mental health. awareness.
Oh, wasn't there
I'm born in this month. God damn it.
Wasn't there a bar in America
that
just in the
menstrual
last
now.
few days that was advertising heterosexuality?
That shit, I'm not joking about it though. Men's mental health is a big thing. Take care of yourself. Call somebody if you're feeling down.
No one takes it serious. No one takes that shit serious.
Such a
Yeah.
nice smoke bock.
Can't honestly say I've heard anybody.
Is your dog running towards you?
The garbage truck. Yeah.
Oh, dude. so my grandson watches this guy called Danny Go, right, on YouTube. And he does a lot of like interesting things, like kind of game stuff, and teaches them left, right, duck, all that stuff. And my grandson mimics him all the time, and he does songs and stuff too. He's got one song. It's called Garbage Truck. And I said to the wife, I'm like, dude, listen to the lyrics. He is talking about a girl's badonkadonk. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll take your can and toss it from the side to the back, and he's like, take your can and dump it now, shake, take your can now, dump it and shake. God damn, it's totally about a badonkadonk.
I wouldn't doubt it, man. That's the narrative that they're pushing nowadays. You have to like
It's
really
definitely
see
about
some shit for what it is, and it's crazy out there, man. Like my kids, dude, my stepdaughter, I'd call her my daughter. Like I said, I raised her since she's fucking 3, but like, dude, she was getting into her fucking weird facing and shit, and as soon as we took her out of school and she started doing the homeschooling, all that shit dropped. She's still a fucking goofy ass teenager, but not worried about shit that's not like there was all the
She didn't become one of those fur babies.
Like, bro, my kids
Yeah.
don't need to, they're not even old enough to even comprehend the
She's making her
mental,
own decisions,
like,
and not
the,
listening
like
to trash.
how
that's
fucked
getting
up you got to
forced
be
on her.
to be in this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's a mental disorder. These people are fucking crazy. I don't care if you want to play dress up, but you're never going to be a woman.
What are those?
I don't care if you cut your fucking dick off or whatever. I'm sorry, dude. I'm ranting.
What is, no, I'm just
Got high, dude. I smoked like half a joint.
Oh, that's the thing. I agree with what you're saying, so it doesn't worry me.
what are those called? The Furbies or what the fuck? Not the
Furries?
Furby.
furries. Yeah, Furby
Yeah,
was
the people that dress up in those animal costumes and
Yeah.
have like butt plug tails and
Yeah.
stuff.
But there's kids in school now. I guess there's some kids. It's not a majority. of them.
That is not in the dress code. I'm sorry, you cannot wear that shit.
No,
You
there's
can
some
refuse
kids
to
though,
serve.
that are going to school pretending like they
Can't do
think
it.
that they're
It's
actually
against the
animals.
dress code. It's not policy.
I'm
And-
sorry,
and
I'm not
I
letting you
understand
into
that
this
policy
club. You have a
doesn't
butt
trump the
plug
Constitution,
tail.
but like, then you figure it out. That's not on me to figure it out.
Yeah,
fucking.
that's the thing. Yeah. I
So
don't
I
know.
identify as a like a
Bro,
cat.
if I identify as a fucking tree, can I go stand in a pot in the corner? all day?
I identify as a fucking legend. That's what I identify.
Like ridiculous, dude.
Well, you got at least one follower. His name is Alex.
You can't like lead these people on this false facade that they're even right in any aspect because they're going to take that in stride. And it's like, bitch, you're crazy. Everybody
There's this
crazy,
old
but like
saying
we're
called-
trying to figure this out and not totally.
Yeah.
Because
You gotta-
I don't know. You know what I'm saying.
You got to nip it in the bud because you let it grow, it becomes something that's uncontrollable,
Yeah.
and it really is a
Already
nipple.
gotten there.
Malignant.
It really is. It really is a mental health situation. You're allowing a bunch of crazies to continue
Be
and
crazy in public now.
believe
We
that
just
this
we
stuff
just
is
need to
legit.
go back to the days where the slightly obscure kids were emos. That was good.
Yeah, that was fine. How about we go
And-
back to
And
just
the emo chicks are hot.
biology? Would be a good start. Let's study biology a little bit more, and we might get somewhere. I had to take biology for fucking 3 years just in high school, and then I took 2 more in college. But let's study that for a second and understand how the chromosomes work. Unless you're a complete outlier, hermaphrodites do exist. But if not, we're either XX or XY. It's that simple.
Oh no, biology books are all Russian propaganda.
Yeah, it's just proper. Yeah,
Yeah,
just
I wouldn't want to see a biology book in like 10 years' time.
I don't want to see it now. I can't. I can't.
Well, I
even,
can tell you this: when I was growing up, what they taught us in school was lies.
a lot.
It was. Thanksgiving, all that shit they teach you that shit in elementary school, bitch. That's not what went down.
I'm talking in high school. Even history, though, they definitely wanted to throw some shit under the rug. Just to
It turns out that we didn't come from the monkey family, even though we share 98% of their genealogy. We're actually all conceived from worms.
yeah, exactly. That's where
We're all
Well, maybe it was true that
hermaphrodites. There you go.
Neil Armstrong was really in the middle of Australia and not on the moon.
Yeah.
Maybe.
One small step for man, one giant leap for a kangaroo.
That was a
What he
big
actually said.
conspiracy thing that they reckon they were in the middle of Australia in the outback.
I mean, think of how stupid. I mean, fuck that. I'm not even going to elaborate. That's
They landed on Marilyn Monroe's bottom. We're on the moon.
Oh, by the way, talking about rest in peace, Marilyn Monroe. Cheers. That was another overdose, wasn't it?
Yeah. Thanks for your great assets.
Rest in peace, Hugh Hefner.
There you go.
Rest in peace to a lot of the porn girls that have died of various reasons: suicide, drug overdoses.
How about this? Rest in peace to my grandmother. I'll do that one. There you go.
All right.
That one deserves a little drink.
Yeah, you got to have just a sip. Just a sip.
I need to organise another beer.
Organize it.
Organize it.
What is
I
this,
don't know what I'm going to get.
Is this a union show?
Hey, Sam, give me 3 styles you have.
Harry.
That was pretty good.
Funny
that
you
was
say that. I've actually got a beer in the fridge called Harry Thiles. Sign of the times.
That's what you got to drink then.
No,
That-
I've got it. It's a beer I want to review, so
Okay.
I can't have that one. No,
Give me-
I'll say I've got IPAs, like fucking heaps of them.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think. Yeah, IPAs, maybe a lager. I probably can't even name 3 styles, to be honest. I
Well,
do have like stouts and stuff, but they're there to be reviewed.
Yeah, I
so-
got a bunch of beers I can't drink because they're my review
Yeah.
beers too.
I've
I'm just like, I'm fucked.
Sammy, go for an IPA between 6.5% to 8%. Can you do that?
Yeah, I'm sure I could find that.
There you go. That's your beer. That's your beer,
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah, I reckon I've got quite a few in that range.
I just said what I was thinking most IPAs would be around. So that gives you
Yeah.
pretty wide target there. Cubs are down 3-2. See, I shouldn't have spoke so soon. I was happy. They were up 2-0, immediately down 3-2. So,
What about Josh's baseball game? What's the score in that?
man, his team's tough this year. I'll have to look real quick.
Yeah, he's playing it on the PlayStation.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Well, I'll check out the Phillies.
Last I knew, he was in the playoffs again. So
The Phillies are not playing today. On their actual team, they're not playing today.
This spiced amber ale is quite enjoyable.
You say that one was what, 4.8?
Yeah.
the smoked Bach is excellent. You would really, really enjoy it, Sammy.
Yeah.
Like that lacing. Look at that lacing. Would you look at it? Would you look at it? Just look at it.
Keith from
Look at
90.
those horns.
What is it? 93 Lumber or whatever. I keep forgetting the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Nerd Sense, they had a smoked beard earlier today. I think it was earlier today or yesterday. Yeah, and that looked really good.
Is that 6.5? Is that what that said?
Yeah, 6.5.
Sorry, I'm blind.
And now I'm blurry again.
Yeah, look at that. Gotta get the focus back. There it is.
We're focused.
We're focused now, boys. Rest in peace.
We're Ford focused.
Rest in peace to Henry Ford. Cheers. Even though he was a scumbag, he was associating with the fucking Nazis. You can kiss my ass. I don't give a fuck about Ford. Look it up, boys.
Rest in peace to Biggie.
There's quite a few Americans that were
the one that flew under the
Nazis.
radar, but it got known later on. Yeah. Henry Ford was sending money to the SS. I just can't believe that. Like, how many people probably don't know that?
Well, it's funny.
Ford has good vehicles. They have good vehicles, but I mean,
what was it, KC? Between 6 and 8.5? Is that what you said?
I said 6.5 to 8, but yeah, 6 to 8.
Yeah, 6.5 to 8. No worries.
Yeah, it depends on what vehicle you got there, Casey, because my company truck is massive. And my old ops manager, I think he got it because he wanted to get a Ford. So he got it. We had to spend our money for my department on getting this company vehicle.
Right.
And he got this Ford F-250, like quad king cab, whatever. The thing, it holds 6 people in it, and it's got like a fucking 8-foot bed. The thing is longer than most limousines. It's this like $70,000 vehicle, and it's from like 2000 and I think it's like a 2019, 2020. But we got it brand new. That thing has had so many issues. Now, given it's a diesel, it's a giant like turbo diesel. We mostly use it to drive around the yard at 15 miles an hour.
Right.
So you're realistic with a diesel, you have to take that damn thing out and drive it, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
it's constantly like having like
let me ask, I'm just curious because of when you were talking about the size of the vehicle. Have there been if I'm incorrect here, I'll be really surprised. Have you had any problems with the alternator, like the serpentine belt at all yet?
No, it's only got 30,000 miles on it because we don't drive it anywhere. We've had it for the past like 4 years.
You know the alternator will be coming up though. Once you creep up to like 80,000, 90,000.
Yeah.
My dad was a fucking painter and a mechanic, so I know a little bit about it. But yeah, that alternator, not right now. When you said 30,000, you're good, but coming up because of the size of the vehicle, yeah, that alternator is going to be doing a little extra work, and it's really not that bad. When you replace a serpentine belt, you don't even have to go to a mechanic. You know, I mean, you need a couple people because of the rigidity of it when you're replacing it, but you don't even have to go. As long as you know what you're doing, you can replace it with a couple people on your own.
But it's just the audacity of this freaking.
When you're saying the size
that we have,
like
we did not need this truck. Like get us like a Ford Ranger, a Chevy S10. Something small.
What you said reminds me of me. What you said reminds me of me, like when I'm drinking at night and I go to Amazon. You said we don't need this truck. You know, we didn't need this truck. It's the same thing. I'll just find something on Amazon that absolutely I do not need, but I'm like, fuck it. Buy now. Don't even add to cart to look at it later on. Just buy now right there. I'll wake up in the morning and it'll be like overnight delivery and there'll be a package there and I have no fucking clue what it is and just open it. It's like Christmas because I don't remember buying this shit. I need to just get off of Amazon, man. I can't even begin to think of how much money I've wasted on that stupid ass site buying shit when I'm hammered. After we get off of here and shit, for whatever reason, my mind just goes, hey, we need to go to Amazon. We don't need to go to Amazon. Stop going to Amazon. Babe, can you do that for me?
Delete his account.
Yes, just fucking delete the whole fucking account if you have to, because it's so stupid. Like,
so I'm good with window shopping. I like the window shop.
Right now, just see some
shit.
It
doesn't cost you any money. It just wastes a lot of your time. And then it gives you the whole feeling of, wow, I wish I could afford that, but I can't.
But it gives you an idea later on, you know, like, hey, this could be a possibility, but not right now. That's the smart way to do it. My drunk ass decides to just buy fucking hot sauce at 4 a.m. That's stupid. Stop doing that. You don't need any more hot sauce, dude. You got plenty. Stop doing that shit. And thank God Amazon doesn't have beer, because I can't imagine how much money I would spend. If they had beer that you could buy and would be there the next day, I mean, obviously you'd have to sign for it, but for authorization. But oh my God, dude, that would be thousands and thousands of fucking dollars on beer. And probably a lot of things getting returned, because I wouldn't wake up when they got here, wouldn't hear the doorbell.
You'd be buying prime lager.
The prime.
Rob's got a good question. We've had some Root and Branch plus some variants of Ghost in the Machine. Are they worth buying? Fucking oath. Root and Branch, dude, I've probably had at least 8 of their hazies and they've all been banging. Even like some that were 3 months old were still drinking really good.
Is that a brewery, Sam? I'm assuming.
Yeah, they're up. They're in the northeast somewhere. Where are they, Bumpy?
They're down south. I think they're. Root
and Branch. They're like New York or somewhere, aren't they?
Let me look it up. I'll look it up real quick. I already got it up. I mean, I got my phone right.
Well, the Ghost in the Machine, I think, comes out of.
They're Louisiana. They're down in the south.
Yeah.
But Root and Branch are somewhere up like your way. I'm pretty sure they're like New York or New Jersey.
Well, I know that. Yeah, I know that Ridgeopolis likes them.
Yeah, they're in. I have no clue how to pronounce that. Copiague, Copega, New York. Is that how that's pronounced?
Yeah.
They're in New York. Yeah, he's right. But
I definitely recommend them. The only thing with them is some of them are a bit samey. So if you're gonna go, just go a couple.
Yeah, we might see them at some point, because we do get a lot of New York beers now.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't seen Root and Branch.
I remember when I first got him here, like Joe from the Beer Patrol and Dan from FLX were just like absolutely blown away that I was getting them here. But Ghost in the Machine, just the OG, is awesome. If you can get the double dry hopped, even better. some of the variants are a bit hit or miss.
Yeah, and Ghost of the Machines from Prairie, right?
Yeah,
Or
Parish.
something like Parish. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, they,
Yeah.
they call them parishes in Louisiana.
Yeah, and they're down Louisiana. Yeah, I recently went to a barbecue event in Melbourne, and it was all Parish beers. It was awesome.
They're talking about Louisiana.
And all the beers.
But
Parish.
as far as the variants go, Rob, even if you message me with what you can
What?
get, and I'll tell you yes or no. Rob was blown away because I was drinking a Rivington beer earlier. He's like, "How the hell are you drinking that in Australia?" So I've gone it's called roller skate derby. Roller skate dancing, actually. 6.7%. So just over what you
California
said.
IPA.
Yeah. See, that's a style now you're hearing quite often.
So it's different from West Coast somehow.
Yeah, it's like I don't know what it is, but I was talking about it with Joe not long ago. Sort of like a modern take on a West Coast. It's weird.
So they're using like juicier hops, like New England IPAs.
Yeah, it's probably like more.
Bumpy,
newer.
why are you so blurry?
Am I blurry again?
Yeah.
Oh, it's because I try to show the ABV of a beer, I think.
Yeah, from what I get, Bumpy, I reckon it's like.
Jeebus.
I feel like the malt base is more like.
God damn it.
Sort of
Did you
like
touch it?
biscuity
You
and
didn't
bready,
smudge
like
it, did you?
lighter, and they use different hops as well.
I'm gonna get one more beer and then I'll get out of your hair soon.
You can have 10 beers, mate. It's all good.
He's
Am I
not.
still
He ain't
blurry?
going anywhere. The lies. I got a urine and I'm
Looks
back.
pretty good in the glass.
We've got
boys.
another winner, a urine winner.
You're all winners.
We're all wieners, leaking wieners.
Yeah, from what I've had at Cali IPAs, Bumpy, I reckon a lot of them are tropical forward. Because you know how most of your old school American IPAs, they didn't have tropical flavors. They're
Is that
always
hazy?
citrus.
Did you just pour that?
Nah. It's quite clean.
Oh, okay, so it's got like a chill haze to it, though.
Yeah.
Well, that's what most like when like breweries from California started doing, like they try to do the New England IPA. That's why they stopped saying New England IPA and they just started calling them hazies.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't get it. We're gonna add some lactose to it. That's not how you do it.
Yeah, but it's definitely not a hazy though, like because they've still got that bitterness and that. Yeah, like it.
So really, is just more of a juice bomby West Coast.
Yeah, and like I feel like the malt base is lighter than most your Westies.
Why couldn't they just call it Tropicoast?
Why can't they just call it Bumpies?
Just bumpy.
Bumpy'd probably like that. He could sue him.
Yeah, no, I didn't trademark.
He can get some cash and come visit me in Australia.
If I had cash right now, that'd be great.
Suspended trip, brother.
You know,
Yeah, boy.
It's like $2,300 just for tickets.
We're all gonna meet in the Philippines because it's cheap
Because it's cheap.
and it's sort of in the middle.
and we got a link too. There's a guy. From
No, we looked it up for I think it was Drew. Who was it? We were talking about the other
Well,
day.
because Beer Man's on the
Doubtfire.
other. Oh,
The
doubt.
man Doubtfire to meet halfway. Hawaii is perfect. It's like right in the middle. We thought that's pretty cool.
Hawaii's for me. That's an expensive trip.
Yeah. Oh, it'd be fucking ridiculous to me.
Yeah.
But everything in Hawaii is
Especially
expensive too.
since,
You gotta
everything's
realize
all-
that.
Yeah.
all those houses.
Food
and
and
shit
See,
got
I could
shut
go to
down.
Fiji or Samoa or any of those for cheap, but Hawaii's dear as fuck because it's American.
Bro,
But
they
yeah,
have
the Philippines though they are kind of Americanized. They do have like craft beers and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
a lot
Better
of like,
watch
American
out.
type
a lot
cuisines.
of those chicks got dicks.
Yeah, but that's the thing though, is a lot of stuff there's super cheap. Like that's one of those places
Over
where like
there,
when
that's
you
the beat.
retire, it's like go there
Better watch
because
out, them
Yeah.
lady boys.
if you're not rich in
They'll-
America, but you bring your
Yeah.
$400,000 that you have and you go over there, you're gonna live like a king.
Never been there.
Yeah, well, that's that. Have you seen that Brevis guy, Bumpy, he sometimes pops
Mhm.
up on my lives?
Yeah, that's what
That's
he
what
did.
he's done. He's worked in America on the West Coast there and saved up a heap of cash and then moved to the Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
we could have
he hangs around with a lot of like ex-vets and stuff. Like there's a pretty good American community where he lives.
The only experience I have with the Philippines was my ex before I got with her was Filipino. It
Yeah.
was like, man, you better know what you're getting into because them motherfuckers are crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Like,
Yeah, well, you know how Beer Man had that saison yesterday, and he said that calamansi fruit. That's Filipino. That's how I knew it.
calamansi?
Calamansi. Yeah.
Is it like what would it be comparable to? Do you know?
It's sort of like in between a lemon and an orange, I think.
Oh, that'd be right up my alley then. I love
Yeah.
citrus fruits are my favorite ones. Like,
Yeah. So have you ever had yuzu from Japan?
I have not, but I actually know what that one
Yeah,
is. but I haven't.
it's sort of got similar sort of traits to that. I think yuzu's sort of in between lemon and lime, whereas calamansi's sort of lemon and orange
So,
from what I
so
remember.
yuzu would be more acidic, probably, and then
Yeah, yep.
the calamansi would be like the sweet kind of balances out the sour, but you get both.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You've nailed it there, brother.
Wow, well, got something right. Once
You are a fruit connoisseur.
Dude, fruit's great. I love eating fruit. What's your favorite between the three? You got strawberry, raspberry, blackberry. Where are you going for?
Raspberry. I love it.
Me too. Raspberry.
Yep.
It would go raspberry, strawberry, and then blackberries and blueberries.
Yeah, I'm probably more raspberry, blackberry, strawberry.
No, Sadie,
You're all good though. You can't go wrong. They're fucking.
Yeah.
No, you're not. No.
You know how many antioxidants are in that shit, man? You're getting the bang for your buck.
The little
Puppy's
fuckers can
dog
get
is
quite
fucking
expensive.
riled up. Live.
Because of Kobe, he was barking outside, so I told him to come in, and then Sadie started barking at me.
I brought Midnight up yesterday. You remember, Bumpy? Your dog started barking. She like ran away. She was scared.
Yeah.
I was like,
When Kobe barked last night, Tanner was over. Tanner jumped because Kobe's bark is like,
yeah, I forgot. I saw.
It's like ear piercing. Sadie is annoying as shit. She barks all the time. She's kind of higher pitched.
You fucking motherfucker.
I forgot Tanner came over last
Fear
night.
of God in him.
You guys hanging out. I was,
Fucking run up on me, motherfucker.
What'd he do? Leave in the morning?
Yeah, he left here about 10.
Is he back home? I mean, I'd assume.
Yeah, he's back home now. Yeah, he did a he transferred a beer over to secondary.
Not unless he was driving all the way to LA.
Yeah, right. No, I'm just making sure he was safe. Is all I'm saying.
Oh yeah, no, he slept here for the night. He woke up
Bumpy hooked him up real nice outside on the picnic
right
bench.
before Ezra got here. Yeah.
Turn the mosquito light off.
Yeah.
Inside.
Don't want any extra light. Here, let me turn this off.
Oh, was he outside?
No, I don't know. Just fucking.
No, he was just fucking with.
No, I did because I did get up. I think I left the light on, but I turned the fan off. No, I
Jimmy.
No
woke-
idea.
I woke up.
Bumpy. I just literally was like pulling shit out.
Cheers,
of
brother.
nowhere.
No, but I did. I woke up and I'm like, there's no way that he's
Jimmy.
still awake. It was like
Jimmy.
probably like 2 a.m.
Give me
I
mother.
come out here, I start shutting lights on because he left, lights on and stuff. So I just shut lights off. I'm like, just in case he's outside, I'm just gonna turn the outside fan off, but leave the light on.
Mm.
But yeah, I was shutting everything down. Damn it, I pay the electric bill and
This is
no
true.
sense of having all these lights on.
Get it together, man. You're gonna have to leave me $50.
Where
You're
you
gonna
are,
have to start
Bumpy,
paying
like,
a deposit to come over here.
where you are, Bumpy, like when it gets warm, is it a sort of like heat where you have like you need the aircon quite often?
It's muggy. It's a little bit muggy. It's not as bad as Florida would be, I would say.
Bro,
but
it's nasty out today.
Yeah,
real
I
it's
can
feel
because
imagine.
you
like,
get that
Florida
kind of
was
dense feeling on your
intense.
skin. You get kind of swampy feeling.
Yeah,
Wet.
But like, yeah, right now it's
Moist.
70. It's 70
The
degrees
air
out. I
is
just have
moist.
some windows open. I don't have anything going.
yeah,
If the wife was here, she'd be demanding the AC be on.
yeah.
And,
What's the
yeah.
temperature where you are now, Drew?
I'm looking that up. It says it's
Like
raining.
eight-
I ain't heard
80
no
or-
rain. I don't trust it. Please confirm my location.
Do you know who I don't trust?
Where-
This guy here, Jimmy C.
Alex the Beermaster.
Where you think you are on the map, bitch? That's nowhere.
I
where
love
live.
Jimmy. He's one of my favorites.
I live by there. I live way the fuck over here, scumbag.
There's just certain people you know that if you hung out with them in real life, you'd have a fucking ball, and I reckon, yeah, Jimmy would be awesome. This beer is fucking fantastic. So yeah, boys, this is my favorite Melbourne brewery. You would have seen me drink a few of their beers. Banks.
We have a Chevy dealership here that's called Banks.
Yeah.
Banks Chevrolet.
Yeah, the description of this is punchy, crisp, and clean. Cali IPA with a big citrus hit thanks to Amarillo, Centennial, Citra, and YCH702.
So it says light rain. It feels like 82. The humidity's at 74. 6 mile an hour breeze northwest. I don't think it's raining outside. I think it's just hot as fuck. So we're gonna go check it out. Cause I do it all the time. The weather says that, and then I go outside.
Ooh.
Dude,
Yeah, because they're probably giving you the weather report from like some mountains.
It's definitely dripping out there.
Yeah.
Little drizzle rain, but like it, you don't want to go out there, bro. It's nasty. It's so hot out there.
Well,
Like
currently where I am, it's only 9 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. But yeah, it is winter here, boys. So
Well, I think 0 degrees Celsius would be 32 degrees Fahrenheit. So
oh yeah, so 41.
no, it'd be more than that. It'd be closer in the 50s.
Oh, okay.
It's not equal. It's like to every degree Celsius. It's like
So it's sort of like miles to kilometers, where it's
5
like 1
degrees or
point.
whatever,
Yeah, I got no idea. You fuckheads with your different measurements and shit.
Yeehaw. Yeah, I'd say you're probably around 46. That's my guess. Then we can do a quick boop, 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 doop.
Yeah, just look up 9 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit.
Yeah, if my phone would turn on, what the hell?
I mean, when I walked home from work this morning, because I was on night shift, it would have been fucking light.
Right.
Yeah, it would have been close to 0. I reckon it was about 2 or 3.
My phone's starting to screw up. Not good. Not good.
You've been playing too much of that zombie game.
No, I stopped playing that like last year. This phone's like 3 years old now, so phones typically last a couple of years. It's all paid for.
Yeah.
9 degrees Celsius or Fahrenheit.
Here's the return of KC.
48.2 degrees. There you
What
go.
is it?
48.2 degrees
Yeah.
Fahrenheit.
And by the way, Sam, I'm the king of this now. Happy 2 hours. Boom, right on the dot. Cheers.
Cheers.
You made a good choice, KC, with your beer selection. It's quite nice, this bad boy.
Good boy. Sadie, don't be a bitch.
Sadie, the
Open the door, get
cleaning
outside.
lady.
Now we didn't hear nothing but Sadie barking.
Yes, sir.
Motherfucker. You better watch your motherfucking mouth, man.
Do you boys know Brew? Beer for breakfast, facts for snacks.
I believe I met him.
Tanner definitely knows.
I met him through Dave's TV.
Yeah.
And Dave, I met Dave, Wayne. I hung out with that gentleman there.
Yeah.
I think Rod was over one time with us hanging out.
Yeah. He's like, I love him because he's a bit of a nutter. I reckon he'd be good fun to hang out with.
Yeah, good dude as far as I know.
Yeah.
He's a Canadian.
I know some pretty cool Canadians. They're all over the place too, and they're not all the same. That's what's
kind of like Paul Manafort. His hair's all over the place.
sometimes when his wife cuts it, he'll end up looking like an alpaca.
You know when they do that like monthly or whatever thing on your YouTube channel. Do you know a majority of my viewers are Canadians? It's probably all Paul. He's just watching all of my stuff. He loves me. You've got one viewer, and they're from Canada.
I don't know.
It'd be cool if when you're live, it told because it obviously doesn't tell you who's watching. You've got a fair idea, but it'd be cool if.
Well, you got to go in and look. It'll tell you
pointed where
the
they're
demographic of who's watching and from where.
Yeah,
you can look at. Don't do it on your phone. You got to do it on your computer, and you can look you can look so much further into your YouTube than.
I'm sorry, I'm only looking for the Republic graphic.
The what?
The Republic.
Bullshit.
All Bumpy's viewers are from the Russian Federation.
I'm surprised his videos are even getting through to there.
See, there you go. Well, this is how global I am. I've got a Finnish viewer.
Is that what that stands for?
Over there. Sam's in Australia. We got Jordy's in fucking Scotland.
I was gonna say Jimmy C.
We got people from everywhere.
Jordy's not in Scotland. He's in another world.
All kinds of Canucks. We need some South American people.
Awesome community. Let's be honest.
Did Doubtfire ever hit you back up?
Different continent. Like that. What? No.
No, he didn't.
I didn't. I don't know. If he watched the video, he'd probably figure out where we were at. I did hit him up. He's not an easy man to get a hold of. If I turn the PlayStation on, he might be playing.
Right. Yes. Yeah,
I hit him up. It's on his. I don't know.
I'm not worried. I just didn't know if he.
No, I hit him up.
But I don't care. I'm seeing some tendencies in people, and it's just making me laugh. That's why I had to leave for just a minute to make sure I was
gay tendencies.
Gay.
No, not gay. I mean, you got to.
Well, I don't know. You guys might role play or something.
We might role play, but it ain't with like a strap on.
I didn't say that either.
Well, what the fuck else would you be talking?
I don't know.
No, we don't do that.
I
never said nothing.
Forgive my Floridian friend.
How the fuck else could you said? He said gay, and I showed her, and you said, I don't know, y'all might have some, weird shit like that going on. What the fuck else could it? How could it be gay with a man?
Maybe it was dumb, but like I don't know.
I don't know how.
Maybe you wanted to act like a tomboy or something. I don't know.
No, I don't.
But
Do you know what I could go for
I didn't
right
say
now?
that you did. God damn it! You're
A
this
Wendy's
is taken too
bacon
far, and
burger.
it's just unraveling.
I'm not, dude. I'm not pissed. I don't give a fuck.
What are Wendy's fries like? Are they good?
They're good.
They used to be.
They're not.
Wendy's had this one where they did sea salt for a while. The sea salt fries.
Yeah, I had those. Those were good. I like those, but because we actually had like the actual crystallized, like the crystals on the side of the salt, so you could taste it more than it just being integrated into the fucking fry. Like
You know
McDonald's,
whose fries are really good?
Arby's, and Ralph's.
Bumpy's homemade potato wedges.
I've heard that.
I'd eat them. Hell yeah.
I've seen it. Dude, Bumpy was working fucking Tanner's thing, dude. He had both the air fryers going. Shit. Tanner
that
got
didn't work.
badass.
It turns out that one of them's an air fryer, the other one's a warmer. I
Uh,
thought they were both air fryers. So like one of them was done.
one
like,
was cooking and the other one's not
cooked.
doing shit.
Like that one's so raw. What the hell's going on?
Bitch.
You got bad information though too. He's like, oh, it's dual air fryer. So I mean,
Yeah.
Arby's Baconator. What is that?
Arby's Baconator.
I don't know. They don't. My Arby's, I don't think. Oh, no, they do serve burgers now, but they don't have a grill. I don't know how they make burgers and they don't have a grill.
I'll never forget when KFC here did breakfast, and it was fucking awesome. But it just never took off.
KFC for breakfast?
Yep. It was so fucking good, but yeah, people just couldn't come.
See,
to
that's
terms
probably what
with
happened.
having
They
chicken.
started there because KFC and Taco Bell are owned by the same company, like big conglomerate, and maybe their test run was at KFC.
Yeah,
but then they had some.
Yeah,
like,
so
they
we don't have. Well, we do have Taco
and then
Bell.
they
in Australia, but
re-released
there's
it
only
with
a few.
Taco Bell, and it was like, here
Yeah.
we're gonna revamp and get.
See, yeah,
possible.
we've
I mean-
only got a couple of stores in the whole country, dude, of Taco Bell. It's only just sort of started.
It's nothing fancy. I don't recommend it. It's gonna give you the shits.
Yeah. The two that we're probably getting
be
soon
honest,
is
man.
Wendy's.
It tastes good, but
Wendy's and Jollibee.
no Jollibee
Jollibee.
where I live at. Not anywhere
Yeah.
close.
I think Jollibee's like
We got
Filipino.
Popeyes though.
Like during the pandemic, it was horrible to go to any fast food joint.
Yeah.
It was like it's so even now, like a lot of them are like struggling. There's a Burger King that
Yeah.
closed down. They had like
Yeah,
one
they
person
can't even
working.
they can't even stay open all.
Yeah,
all
and
the
you look
time
in
'cause they
there
don't
and
have enough
like you
staff.
go in and the place is just dirty as hell, and it's like
Yeah.
this. Like if they got like a food drug administrator to come in, right now this place would be shut down.
Yeah.
It's so gross. It's not healthy. So
It's like since the
Not-
pandemic, it's
not
like they're
that fast
cutting
food's
into
healthy
slack
anyway.
because they're struggling so much. Yeah, so what Jimmy's saying is he meant to say Wendy's Baconator.
That
Yeah.
shit slaps.
I'll probably end up with
Your
some Wendy's
breakfast
tomorrow.
baconator, Jimmy. Get that shit in the morning, bro. Get that breakfast baconator. It's sausage instead
He
of
won't
burger
be
patty.
he won't be getting that in Finland, I can tell you right now.
It's so good, bro. And their
Yeah, they
biscuits,
get-
honestly, I had the biscuits and gravy, and it's like $1.49. You get like 2 biscuits, and they got the gravy, and it was decent.
Does Jimmy get Finn back in Finland?
You know,
Yep. Fresh from New York, 2 weeks old. I feel like Finback go under the radar a bit. Because there's so many good breweries coming out of that area. Some of their stuff's really fucking good.
Live from Australia, it's Sammy Knight.
It's Finback boy.
Hey, Miscellaneous, check your phone when you get a second. Thought you might enjoy that.
Figure it out. Trying to.
You're
When's Miscellaneous starting up his live?
Oh, you want me to go live?
No, you may as well schedule one because I'm happy to
Thirsty
move from
Thursday.
this to yours.
Well, it's almost 9 o'clock, Sam. You could have said it earlier, so we could have got the goddamn thing set up for an hour.
Yeah,
That's all good.
because
No,
good old
He normally
Al,
he normally goes live around.
Yeah,
this
I was
time
gonna do a
anyway, so it
Thirsty
works out-
Thursday, but no, I would have went
It
live.
works
like
out
an hour ago.
perfectly.
Sam knows.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna Uno reverse you and say fuck you. I'm hanging out here.
Yeah, well, I don't care, dude. I'm
Done.
actually keen to kick on.
All right then, shut the fuck up.
I didn't have to pull this time. Nice. Like,
God damn it! I don't want KC go live.
all right.
Oh,
Don't go live
I think I'm good for a PBR after this, boys.
anymore.
Yeah.
God damn it.
If anything,
should
Drew,
go
I was
live.
just trying to help a brother out. I
You know what?
fuck
Fuck
where
it,
we
I'll
are.
go live. Thirsty Thursday, boys, featuring cans because KC's gonna be there.
I'm gonna add some.
Can I
gourmet
call it that
burgers.
because you're gonna be there? Can
Yeah.
I call it featuring cans.
Make sure you do the parentheses around it.
All right, put it in the private chat, and I'll fucking
privates.
copy and paste it. That way I don't fuck it up. If it's fucked up,
Saving Ryan's privates.
Whoops.
Right.
God damn it. No.
I don't need that part. I can.
I know. I didn't mean to. I meant to press.
So what do we just go over to miscellaneous now?
Pretty much.
I guess.
We just say bye, Sammy.
Got bullied.
It just means if I get tired, at least there's a
There you
backup option.
See ya, Felia. See ya, something like that.
Bye, Felicia.
There you go.
Here, real
That's
quick,
what you
That's terrible.
to end it off, let's take one more drink. I'm finishing mine.
Jesus. This is what we're doing, boys. Really?
So what time have you scheduled it for?
I'm not even gonna schedule it.
Your mama's nuts.
Don't talk
Featuring cans.
Yeah, paste. Thirsty Thursday featuring
Or those footlong cans. Are we doing Subway cans?
about. They're big cans.
So your what hurts?
I'll see you guys there. Cheers, Sam.
My left testicle, I sat on it.
That's unfortunate. I've done that. If you've never sat on your nut,
Hey, real quick,
you are living a pretty good life.
say bye to.
Boy, you
say
got
bye.
really small
I've
testicles.
certainly naccarated myself on the bike.
No, you don't always. It's a bad situation. You never. It's like biting your tongue when you sit on your nuts.
Oh, I know. I've done
It
it.
just
multiple
happen
times.
all the time.
I've had so I've had
Random.
pants that were like not hemmed quite right too, and I've bent down, like I squatted down to pick up something off the floor, and the crotch seam just went up and just like
Blew your fucking drawers out. I've done
man.
that.
No, like instead of like a separation, it cut my nut in half. Oh, it hurt.
What?
God, what?
It didn't really cut my nut in half, but
Oh, I was about to say.
okay, the seam of the pants where the crotch is.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, right.
yeah.
Yeah,
It just like when I bend down, they just like these are my work pants.
yeah, moves.
They're
it.
not exactly like tailored the greatest,
Look who shows up now as we're about
Oh
to
look,
end.
hey, we're all leaving. It's nice to show up with
I
the same
didn't do
pair of
it.
habits.
Josh, Sam,
see that.
like you need
I'll
to go.
be there. I gotta take a
I was
shit.
trying to get somebody else to go.
Cheers, boys.
I showed up right on time. I was here right when it started, right? The live stream just started, right?
Unfortunately,
I think I'm just gonna go bald for the rest of the night because I'm sweating.
A lot to do
Get
before I
that
come on.
AC on, Bumpy. Come on.
Oh no, it's if I open up the door, it's really chill outside. It's 66 degrees now. Fahrenheit, not Celsius.
Yeah.
I got my two windows open in here. I just don't have enough draft going through the house. Need to open up another window.
Well, I gave up drinking.
Congratulations.
Lies. Hey,
So what's that? Is that a monster in your hand there?
No, I
No.
gave up drinking out of glassware, so I just drink it right out of the can.
Oh yeah.
Like a
Oh, you don't drink out of bowls no
Welcome to
more?
the dark side.
I'm glad you elaborated on that.
No
Yeah,
more
we-
bowls.
I got rid of all my glassware. I threw it in the trash.
Yeah.
Take it out.
You
and shoot it.
sent
I
you
said,
sent the beer
it's time to-
bowl
it's-
back
I
to
said,
back channel and
It's
said,
time to grow up.
I'm disappointed with your communication, guys.
I took a picture and broke it and sent it to back channel with a thumbs down like that. Said never
Did
again.
you? That's fucking great.
Yeah, you just like
yeah.
fuck
You
your
should have
Tom.
taken fucking wisdom. Too
Fuck your
Nice dude.
couch.
I said, yep, it's
Not
time to
saying
grow
the
up.
word
Boys. I
after.
said, more glasses.
You gonna do the upside down of Shredder? You gonna have the cock coming up this way, but your
Yeah.
thumb's gonna be
No.
down.
Oh yeah.
Bucky says some stupid shit at times.
That's because he's an idiot. Oh wait, hey, we laugh. Cheers.
What are you ending the live stream now?
So
Oh,
what the plan was is like just because like I've come off night shift, I'm keen to
Everyone
kick
left.
on. But yeah, like I just said to Drewy, he may as well start his live,
Yeah.
and then we'll go over there just so because I'll start getting tired and I don't want to. I just thought I'll go a couple of hours and then Drewy can go.
Yeah, I can join Drew's for a little bit, but I'm
Yeah.
gonna ultimately join Alex's because I'm not gonna be able to make his show tomorrow. So,
Yeah,
and I skipped out on his show last Friday because I was freaking dead tired. It's like 7:45. I'm like, screw you, Alex. I'm going to bed.
yeah.
Making the right decision.
So, is this the first live that Alex has done since he did that? He did one and no one had joined. He was by himself.
I think so.
Yeah, I know he's had a bit of trouble with the whole BJ thing and all that shit, but
Yeah. I didn't join. I didn't join the Friday one just because I was so tired. There was no way.
yeah,
Like, I was
Yeah.
just like, yeah, I can't even drink anymore. I'm just like, I was like passing out. I'm just like, I'm going to bed. I would have put myself through misery, and it would have been a really bad start to my work week. I would have gone to work being like, ugh. So
yeah. I think
said,
Josh
you
was
got to
having
do the
this-
right thing. You got to do the right thing by yourself sometimes.
Yeah. And that's the thing, you're sort of always there for Alex and that. It's like other people can sort of step in every now and then.
Yeah, I join a lot of lives, and it's like
Yeah.
that's the thing. Sometimes it's good. Like that weekend, I didn't join anybody's live. I just came home. I watched my documentaries I wanted to watch because like I don't really ever do much of things I want to do per se. Because I mean, I want to join people's lives. That's what it basically becomes. Like I'm making videos, editing videos, joining lives, and that's my life. And you know, even my wife's been kind of irritated. She's like, you don't even spend time with me. And
Yeah.
so that stuff. And there's a lot going on now too with our lives. So yeah, it's tough times at this moment. And I'm getting drained.
Yeah.
I'm
Sounds like Ezra's definitely keeping you on your toes, and that sounds like a good part of your life at the moment. So that's
Oh
good.
yeah, it is. It sucks because right now, like, I really need to work overtime, and my boss actually called me. So there's stuff going on.
Yeah.
Not gonna put it out totally on live, but
Yeah,
he's like,
fair enough.
yeah, he's like, oh yeah, we got if you need overtime, he's like, I can get you overtime anytime you need. And I'm just like, well, this is
Yeah.
not a good week for that. And then that's the other thing is like I'm watching my grandson constantly, so it's like, you know, it's like I want to do that because I watch him so that his mom and dad can go to work, you know. But it's like in the same aspect as I do, I need some extra money, and
Yeah.
I have the
Yeah.
opportunity to do it, but I can't because it's like, yeah, I'm watching my grandson. But I love watching him. He's great.
Yeah, it's just
I like spending time
finding
with him.
that balance. You need to be able to, help them out, but also still do your thing.
Yeah, and I got my
Yeah.
daughter too. She's always asking for help and stuff. And it's
Yeah.
like
Mm.
I'm getting drained from all directions, and it's like I'm not even staying afloat myself. So this is not cool. It's that whole thing where you have to give yourself oxygen to survive. You can't put the oxygen mask on somebody else if you can't breathe. So
Yeah.
then you can't help them if you're dead. Type deal.
Like obviously we're online now, but if you ever want to chat to anyone, dude, I'm always here for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Having troubles there, brother. She was doing the old circle of death there for a while.
Yeah, I turned my laptop off and turn it back on again, so we'll see.
Yeah. So what are you drinking?
My last wheat wine.
Really?
Yeah, so
That's
I
all.
found one in the back of the fridge. Right.
Yep. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I'm on the a Cali IPA called Roller Skate Dancing by Banks. It's actually really nice. It's like a modern Westie, but it has like tropical sort of vibes. Quite tasty indeed.
Get it in you.
And Bumpy, are you on the Pabst now, or are you still on the previous?
I'm still on the Bach. Smoke Bach. I got just a sip of that, and I'll be going on Paps.
Yeah, that smoky boy. That sounds good. But yeah.
The Bach of all Bachs.
The big buck. Here we go. You've piqued interest in Jimmy C by mentioning wheat wine.
There you go. Get it in you, Jimmy C.
Yeah,
Good
that was so cool when me and Josh were talking about wheat wines, and then Jimmy went on a big like on a hunt for them all throughout Finland. He was drinking quite a few.
Great.
It was awesome. Like he drew some inspiration from us.
No, because nobody makes them really anymore.
Yeah, it's like one of those styles you just rarely see. It's a fucking style.
I don't know why. Yeah, right. That should be the new thing in 2024. More wheat wines.
Yeah. Did you see No Hype's video today or yesterday? He's like, what style's going to take over and be the next big
Oh,
thing?
yeah, I didn't watch it. I saw the title, but I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. I like when he does those discussion videos. They're cool.
Yeah. There you go.
I just got to go to the toilet quickly, boys. I'll be back.
All right. Get some chips while you're up. Get it in you. So what's going on, Bumpy? Good?
Yeah, it's been I left a message on the private chat. Things have been pretty not great in my life, but making it through. Yeah. Had my grandson.
Oh no.
Past couple days, he was ill, so it was fun. Just cleaning up puke for a bit. The other thing there.
Oh no. Sorry. Let me exit that. That's not good.
Yeah.
I'm frozen again. There we go. Maybe. Oh, that's shitty. Hopefully.
Yeah. You don't seem frozen.
Hopefully things start turning around.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll send good vibes your way, Bumpy.
It's been tough. I mean, that whole situation is that whole situation.
Yeah, I can imagine.
There's no positive turnaround from that.
Yeah, it's just it's one of those things you gotta
Yeah.
You gotta come to terms with. Sucks, but yeah, not easy, to say the least. You know, life can be shitty.
Yeah. I was super scared though, because it was like, you know how to say things come in threes, and it kind
Oh
of usually
yeah,
ends out that way. And there's been, so besides what I left there in the private, there was the other
yeah.
one. My wife had lost her job and stuff too. And
Shit.
then my grandson was sick, and I'm just like, oh, come on, don't let this be the third bad thing. So I'm
Yeah,
glad that
really.
he was feeling better today. So
Yeah, it's good. Was it like a 24-hour bug or something like that? I guess.
he didn't have a temperature or anything. He just started vomiting, just no appetite, and he was just vomiting and stuff. And
No shit.
you feel bad when just can't do anything. He's 2,
Yeah.
so it's like, it's like drink water, and he's like, no. It's like,
Yeah, right.
you
Yeah.
gotta hydrate, drink water.
All right.
Yeah.
You gotta
Can't just
hydrate, kid.
I can't keep feeding your fruits because you're just vomiting them back up. Drink some water. No.
Right.
God damn it. Yeah. But yeah, he took his nap today. He didn't vomit. He got up. He refused to leave his crib, which is kind of weird. But he told me all about his dream. He had a dream.
Oh, that's awesome.
But then I heard him say sticks and rocks. I'm like, okay, so sticks and rocks. And he's like Sadie. So Sadie was in his dream, the sticks and rocks. And they said Bumpy. So I was there. And they said robots. So there's robots and sticks and rocks and Sadie and me. He was laughing. So it must have been a good dream.
Hell yeah. That's cool.
I'm just responding
Sam,
to private chat. Oh, yeah.
You better take that hat off, Sam. It's
It reminds me of what's her face there?
Mm.
The Royals song.
I remember you saying it reminds you of that quality or whatever. I'm
Yeah.
like, fucking
Yeah. Yeah, that's what, every time I see it, that's what it reminds me of.
We may
I
not
guess
all be
Sam's
royals.
Sam's a big Lord fan or whatever, Lordy or Lord or after.
Nah,
got
Royal
all the
Blood,
records.
they're a 2-piece band from like the UK, and they're fucking unreal. Like the drummer is just fierce, and the guy plays like a hybrid sort of in between guitar and bass. He's got a real good voice, and yeah, they're only a 2-piece, but they fucking sound like there's about 5 in the band. So, and I went to see them live, and they were fucking unreal. Sort of that
The Phillies are playing in this weekend.
classic sort of rock sound. Here we go. Jimmy saying about how he went on a wheat wine crusade. That'd be a cool name for a stream, the Wheat Wine Crusade. So did Drew end up starting his live, or is it still?
Yeah, he's
I'm
a
sure
real
he
piece of
started
work. I'm gonna give him a thumbs down.
Yeah, the good thing is I don't feel tired yet, so I feel like I could kick on for another hour or two. It's good.
Oh, the Phillies play in London this weekend, Saturday and Sunday. They're in London.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, London Stadium apparently. Yeah.
And then the
Great
Eagles are playing in, what was it, Brazil or somewhere?
Yeah, Brazil in September.
It was funny when
Drew's
taking the piss out of you, going, "What are they playing down there for?" And then Green Bay's the team that they're playing.
Yeah, right.
It's his own team. Bumpy, do you have an NFL team? Or you don't really follow?
I don't follow the NFL. I used to when I was a kid.
I know you're a baseball guy, but yeah, I wasn't sure with it.
Yeah, I mean, if if there had to be a team that I mean that we're kind of affiliated with because they're so close, it would be the Patriots.
Yeah.
But I mean, back when I actually played football back when I was really young. So it was like junior high. I didn't play in high school. I played in junior high. But it was I liked the Cowboys back then.
Yeah.
I was a big Herschel Walker fan. And
Isn't this
I was
like
number
in
22 and I was a halfback.
yeah. in like New Hampshire, is it a state that like most people go for Patriots, or it's like pretty mixed?
Yeah, so we see a lot of like Giants fans as well.
Yeah.
Same thing with like the Red Sox, and then you see a lot of Yankees fans around here too.
Mm,
I'm actually a Detroit Tigers fan, so fuck,
Yeah.
fuck everybody, and they suck anyway. So nobody ever disses me for that. They're like, why? It's like, dude, I really liked Miguel Cabrera. I thought he was a fantastic player. He was, and
Yeah.
a standout guy. I kind of followed him from the Marlins. I was a Marlins fan, followed him up into the Tigers, and then just kind of stuck with the Tigers. I'm just like, they got good,
Yeah.
good
Yeah, it's
pedigree.
annoying when you're like loyal to a player and then they keep changing teams, and it's
Yeah.
like then you don't know who the fuck you want to barrack for.
Yeah, I was just
I
never
could
like
imagine-
I was never like a
I
Red
can
Sox
imagine
fan or
New
anything.
Hampshire with hockey, like there'd be a lot of different teams that people would follow because it's sort of in the middle of a heap of different teams and stuff.
Yeah, when it comes to hockey, I mean, I don't watch a lot of hockey, but I mean, I would probably be a Bruins fan.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I actually kind of would would be like, oh yeah, okay, because you live in this area, and
Yeah,
that makes
yeah.
sense. I have watched some Bruins games, but I never really got into hockey nor basketball. I never really got into basketball at all.
Yeah. Josh loves his basketball.
Yeah, but yeah, baseball was always my game. I love baseball.
Oh, I'm gonna start wearing my hat like this.
You look like one of the little rappers. L-I apostrophe L.
Little shithead.
Yeah. Little fuckwit.
We got the PBR. We'd be drinking from the can because screw a glass.
Yeah.
I need to get some more Natty Boh. I haven't had Natty Boh in a minute.
I was going to say I need to get some more VB, but I've got a case sitting there unopened right near me. I'm going to do that.
I watched that.
I'm going to do that.
I watched that
stream
Timothy.
part 2, and I'm going to do all 24. They're all going down.
You better not. Or else I'm gonna unsubscribe.
Unsubscribe but feature on the panel.
Yeah.
Here we go, Jimmy. I sat at the Bruins. Yeah, you would have been fucking hugging each other.
Yeah, we're pretty big here in the Northeast. It's all the fucking potatoes we eat.
Well, Sammy, when you drink that 24 pack of VB, I'll open up that Black Tuesday and I'll down the whole bottle while you drink. That way we'll be even.
Yeah, well, you gotta jump. That's what we should do. You jump on the stream with me from the start, and you can just sip on that while I'm smashing VB.
I won't even put it in the glass. I'll just drink it right out of the bottle.
Yeah. If I get a decent sleep and have like a big hearty breakfast, I'll do it easy. But it's just I can't get a fucking decent sleep.
If everyone could get a bottle of Black Tuesday, we could do a power hour with Black Tuesday bottles. 750 mil. It's only 19.5%. You'll be all right. I've done it.
That
I drank a
fucking
big brewery
event-
bottle on Bumpy's stream one time. I think after dark
Yeah.
beers, I drank like 21%.
Yeah, you didn't finish the show.
Tanner had to share you out.
Oh, I think I fell asleep or something like that. Yeah.
You blacked out.
That was
I-
definitely one of the most fucked up I've been when I went to that brewery event in Melbourne. Like, fucking hell.
Oh,
Every
yeah.
person that attended that event was just loose, like drinking like 19% stouts for 3
That's what I'm
hours.
saying.
Like,
It's
yeah.
nuts.
There's
no
no
need
one's
to.
coming out of that event like not fucked up. Apparently, out of all the years that Carwin Cellars has been running, they've never had to cut people off from being served. And apparently, at that brewery event, it was like the first and only time they had to like stop serving people.
That's why you can. It's dangerous going to beer
Go
festivals.
America.
You're right. It's like going to beer festivals. Sometimes it's dangerous because it's like you're drinking all different styles, and like even if you get food in you, it's like, oh, I'm only having a little taster, but it's like I've had 30 different tasters within
Yeah.
a matter of hours, and now I'm smashed.
Yeah, I went to one brewery event like that. It was in Boston, and luckily, like a friend of mine drove us up there, but we all met at a carpool place in New Hampshire. So left there trashed, like because I'm like, basically designated driver was going to drive me, but he's dropping me off in my own car, and it's like
Oh
I'm
god.
trash leaving there, and it's like an hour drive back, and it's like, by the
Oh
time I get there,
shit.
it's like, I'm so fucked. Made it home.
You're like driving with one eye open, like
Yeah. Yeah, but like you said, you get this like little plastic cup that you just go around table to table, and they'll just serve you whatever.
yeah.
And,
Yeah.
yeah. It was interesting.
Yeah, you get fucked real quick.
Hit a few places.
Yeah,
a few times.
sometimes you go to events and you're thinking, how the fuck am I still getting served? Like I'm
Right.
absolutely rat shit. There's nothing worse so when you go to an event and you've only had like 2 or 3 beers and for some reason they think you're really drunk and you get cut off and you're like, I'm not even tipsy. Like, have you ever had that happen?
No.
Mm.
I went to a wedding, I was at a wedding and we're at the reception afterwards, and I'd only had 2 beers, and I was just in a chirpy mood, just like happy, and just wasn't doing anything like wrong. And I went up to the bar to get my next drink, and they're like, "No, you've had too much. We're cutting you off." I'm like, "What the fuck? I've had 2 beers."
I've actually never been cut off, and there's
Yeah.
times like when I first turned 21, I was bar hopping, and I should have been cut off. I was clearly drunk. Went to this last place. It was a tiki bar in down in Portsmouth, New Hampshire, and yeah, the bartenders. And while I'm like, can you make like whatever friggin' drink? I don't even know what the hell, because I didn't even know drinks back then. I was just like, whatever, man. And then he pours me. He goes, "Oh, here's one for you." He goes, "It's called the Red Death." It sounds great.
Give me
It
3.
had like 5 different liquors in it. This thing tasted like fruit punch, but like super boozy. And let me tell you, I wasn't driving at least. And but we're getting there's a bridge that goes from Portsmouth to like the Newington area going into Dover. Get to the beginning of the bridge, and I'm like,
He threw up.
pull over. And I couldn't even unbuckle and just open up the door and just all over the side of the bridge.
Yeah.
That was a bad time.
Oh,
That was
lucky
bad.
you got outside the car. Would have been
Yeah.
a nightmare.
All right. Roll down your window. Hurry up! I gotta throw up.
But yeah, no, I definitely should have been. I should have been shut off before I even left the other bar. They just kept feeding me. They didn't care.
Then you're like, next day you're probably like, I'm never drinking again.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And back in that day, like he's probably only spent about $20.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Whereas
also, you
these
know,
days you'd have a night like that.
it was
you'd
my
be up for about
birthday,
£300.
so you know I had people buying me drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, there used
Would
to be a
you
bar in
boys
Seattle,
like-
Philly.
Would you boys like to go over to Drew's now? We'll head over
Yeah, we
there.
can do that.
Not necessarily, but I guess unfortunately.
I knew I'd get a fucking shit response out of you.
Yeah, I'll see you over there. I'm gonna hit the restroom real quick.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah,
I'm
take it.
sure he's got I think he put the link in the private anyway, but yeah, I'm sure he's got it in his thing. So.
Yeah, it probably doesn't work anyways. I think it gives you like an error 404 code or something. Like that.
Bro.
It sends you to Stuntman Steve's stream.
Oh, nobody joined.
Now
so
I
shut
have
it down.
well, when you click on it, I think you get a Trojan virus or something like that when you click on it.
Cool.
So now you're
I want one of them. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't use condoms.
you get a blue screen though.
Well, anyway, I'm ending this. Thanks everyone for chiming in. Pretty cool, spontaneous live. Had some good people hanging out on the panel and in the chat. So
Some iffy
yeah, we're
people
going
on
over to
camera.
Miscellaneous Brew Reviews' stream. So we'll see you over there.
Yeah,
Cheers,
give 'em a
boys
big
and
thumbs
girls.
down. Cheers.
Cut it. Ooh.